Go live. Edit. One two one two one two one two one two one two one two. Let's do a check on the audio on this one. See if this one sounds better. My bad for the last couple times. Jesus Christ, that was not pretty. Oh, way better. Way better. Way better. Common gang strong. Gather round. Gather round. Gather round. Round three. All right, let me do some changes in the background again. I'm going to update my thumbnail quick fast. I'm going to add my monetization because you know we got to do that. And let's get it popping here today, man. I had to go get a new microphone from my supplies over there. My microphone supplies or my equipment supplies. So my bad for the first two starts there. I'm going to go on Instagram live quick fast as well. Let the people know that we are out here. Let yourself be seen in the chat. Hopefully the notifications went out again. I know YouTube has a limit of notifications that they like to put out per day. So hopefully that works out. Young Money. What's going on, man? I'm going to make sure to put a link in the chat as well for people who want to join the conversation. There's a lot of things to get into. Let me do that quick fast while I'm here. Join. Put the caps on it. Join the combo. And yeah, once again, my bad for that, man. I refuse as an audio engineer of podcasting to put out a live audio or a live stream with some booty ass audio. We do not do that. We don't do that. Okay, so comment gang strong. This mic is sounding a little bit tough still. Lady B arrested. Are you talking about Lady SB arrested? I need to go on Instagram. I need to open up a few apps right here. Okay, you say the audio is mint now. Okay, that's how it's supposed to be. You know what I mean? Okay, we back at it. We back at it. We got a lot of topics to get to. Listen, y'all see the thumbnail right there. They got the diddler. They got him. They got him, gang. Let me go on Instagram live so the people can know that we are out here as well. And we'll go through the list of the topics. We'll go through everything that's been going on this week. Let me know how y'all feeling, where y'all at right now. If you are in the cribbo, if you're at the office, let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Let me wear my camera down on this phone here. Camera's looking murky still. And let's get a good live going on here. 1 second. Let's go on live on Instagram. Better. And let's get it popping here. I'm gonna pull up my topics. I had to reopen. I was doing a whole bunch of stuff in the background here. I'm not gonna lie. I had to restart the laptop. I thought that was the issue. I was going crazy over here. Okay, so I got my list of topics over here. Diddy's charges. Diddy's denied bail. Actually, he's been looking to get bail. We're gonna do we're gonna do an update on what's been going on with Diddy. I didn't go live right when Diddy got arrested. For the people who don't know or who live under a rock, he got arrested in a Manhattan hotel. This is after he already got raided over there in his Miami home. They never said anything of what came out of the Miami home, um, the raid. But now with this new raid, they found a bunch of different things, including tons of lube, AKs or AR-15s, all types of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Lady SB locked up. Why am I seeing that in the chat like that, like crazy? Okay, I'm gonna take a look into that as well. I'm gonna write that on my list of things to talk about as well. Let me know also in the chat anything else that y'all want. I have a few other topics here I'm going to be bringing up. Let's see what else I got here. What's the dirt? What's the dirt? Dropped the Family Matters reaction video. Okay, a power packed 2.5 hour reaction video to the Family Matters Drake track. He's been getting a little bit of backlash for that, so we'll definitely get into that. Maybe we'll holler at him and see if we can get him on the stream as well. Okay, big salute to the homie Matt from What's the Dirt. You know what I'm saying? Also, My headphones are sounding mucky here. Also, what else I got on my list? This There's a topic that we've been covering as far as immigration going on over here in Canada, and some of the issues that some of the people over here have been having with the immigration, right? And it's been kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I did a video where I was reacting to something that the homie Roadrunner was saying, and the comments went crazy. I want to go over some of the comments because oof, y'all have some serious opinions when it comes to immigration. So I want to definitely go over that. That's as one of my topics. Kilani Jewelry store shot up 2 nights in a row. We're gonna get into that. He actually took down the first episode of his podcast. I don't know why, but maybe we'll dig a little bit deeper into this issue here and see what's going on. And also, Casanova gets some money from Tory Lanez. You know what I'm saying? Big salute to Tory Lanez, free Tory Lanez, and Casanova himself as well. Casanova 2 times. There's been a post that Casanova got a large sum of money from the boy Tory Lanez to help him out with his issues that he's been going on with as far as canteen, all that type of stuff. And the brother of 21 and 22 Neat has been killed over there in the Driftwood area a few nights ago. We'll definitely get into that as well. Spam any topics that y'all want me to get into. Comment gang strong. And let's have a good live. Yo, Six Entertainment, what up? Pop out. We are here on YouTube. Sorry for the people on Instagram. We are on YouTube right now. YouTube.com/We Love Hip Hop Network. Let's have a conversation. Okay. Oh, snappity pap. Okay, let's pull up some stuff first. Quick, fast, and in a hurry. And I'll salute the sponsors. I'll do all of the housekeeping in a minute. Let me go on my Instagram. Jesus Christ. Because the first thing I seen as soon as I opened the oh sniggity nap. Oh snap. Okay, let me pull up some stuff on the screen. Holy Jesus Murphy. The mugshot is in, gang. Wagwan. Yo, they did her dirty in the mugshot. Rapper Lady SB arrested as part of a human trafficking investigation. What? Is this a recent mugshot of her? Oh my lord. Oh, so these are the gentlemen that were with her? God damn. Wow, my heart just popped out of my chest just now, gang. This is insane. So for the people who don't know who Lady SB is, how could I explain to y'all? Actually, y'all know who Lady SB is. The people who are from Toronto know who Lady SB is for sure. Anybody outside of Toronto, y'all might have seen her on Fresh and Fit and a few other different. She was on No Jumper a while back. Her and I had a pretty viral moment. I guess maybe 2 years ago now when I think about it. Let me see if I can pull up some stuff on her. Lady SB. Let's see what pops up when we do that. And I'll pull up the screen on YouTube for y'all to see. Shiznits. Shiznizzles. Whoop. 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 Can't have all of that out there. Guidelines. That was crazy. My bad. Well, actually, not my bad. Y'all are like, yeah, great. I don't want to have that on the screen, gang. Let's do this. Lady SB interview, because the things that pop up under her thing is mud. Just bare batija. So I had an interview with her. Adam, the 22 star, had an interview with her. Who else did an interview with her? She was on Fresh and Fit, I know. Maybe they don't have that up anymore. Pull up the interview. So just to give you all some context, these gentlemen that are in the video that you see right there, or the thing that was on the screen I showed y'all, they were in attendance at this interview.
Don't hit me. Are you a telly thing?
Am I a telly thing?
That's what I'm just gonna straight out ask what the people want to know in the comments all the time.
No.
Come on, fam. Like, you're a baddie, you know what I'm saying? But like, I know a lot of times people get in the telly. It's okay. We be real over here today.
Did I not just say no? I don't understand. Like, I just said no.
I'm saying we're having a real interview here today. Like, the people want to know.
Are you still asking me?
Y'all good with the audio? Y'all can hear the audio? Let me know if you can hear the audio. Okay, because I hooked up a new system.
The same question?
I know I can hear it.
I'm just saying the people want to know.
Honestly, like, do you hear this shit? Like,
yo.
Okay, so let's stop right there because the people that were okay, good. Thank you, Yolanda Richardson in the building. Salute. Let me pull up this here again. This is crazy. Hot off the presses. I didn't even have this written down. How long did this come in? Let's go back. Let's go to Keep Six. I know I was just on Straight Out. Actually, let's go back to Straight Out to Six. Straight Out to Six. It's just a Straight Out to Six. It's just Straight Out to Six. Prince Monroe. I seen that gentleman. He was in the building. Sabrina Letemaniz, aka Lady S. Yo, they put the aka Lady SB in her friggin' mugshot. That's crazy. Okay, so 5 people are facing multiple charges for their alleged participation in a human trafficking ring operating in the Greater Toronto Area. Halton Regional Police alleged that from September 9th, September of 2019 to September of 2024, the accused coerced, deceived, manipulated, and used physical violence to psychologically harm and maintain control, direction, and influence over the victims. Officers did not specify how many victims were involved. The suspects range from 25 to 35 and come from Brampton, Mississauga, Shelburne, Ontario, and Cortis. Prince Monroe, aka Casino Barnes, Sabrina. Okay, they're gonna go through all the list of the names. Faced a litany of charges, including trafficking in persons knowingly advertising sexual services and assault, among others. Jonathan Burnett and Shawan Mitchell face 1 count each of procuring exercise control. Interesting. What is that? Procuring exertive control. My bad. I can't read today. The charges have not been tested in court. Post news and awareness. Okay. All right. Watch racks about free Lady SB. Stop this, bro. Just a few months ago, y'all were like, yo, screw this bitch. Why is she getting all the clout? Blah, blah, blah. Okay, muscle mentalities, they're laughing in the comments. This is more what I expect. Right? Even though, like, I ain't got no problem with Lady SB. We cool. You know what I mean? But I know there's a lot of people who are hating. I want to see if they're keeping the same energy. You know what I'm saying? Well, goddamn. That's right, fresh off the presses, hot off the presses. Cash Feelings in the building. Salute Cash Feelings, yo. They want to know what are my views on the Kilani situation. I'll definitely be getting to the Kilani situation soon. All right, this is I had that on my list of things to get to, but this is fresh off the presses, man. Oh my gosh. I never even suspected that Lady SB was into any type of, you know what? She seemed like she wasn't into any type of things like that. And, it's innocent until proven guilty, obviously. But she did mention a few things here in the No Jumper interview. If I could pull that back up here. Let's go back to the interviews. Body count, argument, falsely accusing. Let's see this.
Like a purr.
It's like a
Kitty
sound
cat purr.
It's like a Coil Ray
exotic
thing.
mating call.
Yeah. It's definitely a meeting call. I'll be like, why would you be worried about me?
I'm just saying I would be more worried.
Why,
about
you want to have a baby with
so
me?
I'm asking you,
You
right?
shouldn't worry about me.
So I'm asking you,
I'll
right?
consider it.
So I'm asking, what would you like? What would you show your kids? Like, what would you teach them? Like, what would be like a couple?
In 2020.
Okay, let's go back here. Right here on here.
She broke the mold.
Selena.
It's before her, but she's been at the forefront.
No, definitely. I think that's her
she
thing.
Invented you.
Not
she
me.
Invented you.
Not me.
She broke the mold.
Selena Powell did. This is
I think Lady SB did.
This is I think Selena Powell influenced her there.
I don't think so. In what way?
So. In every way.
Like what?
Every way. Like what?
It might happen between you.
I don't know. I'm not God.
So you can't make any kind of judgment call on it?
No.
Maybe you could shoot your shot with him if you want. He
I
doesn't
don't shoot my shot.
He plays hard to get.
I get shot at.
Oh yeah?
You dig?
Okay, so can you fuck with a guy if he doesn't?
Like what's killing me is because me and you both know you are not like that.
Uh-oh.
Like what?
Just that, like, oh yeah, like I fuck with gangsters and shit. I shoot at.
I do.
I ain't shoot.
I
Like,
don't
I
lie.
ain't doing none of that up in Toronto.
Are you sure?
I know.
This is where they always get a Toronto person. Oh, y'all ain't gangster in Toronto. What you mean we ain't gangster in Toronto? I'll tell you exactly how gangster I am.
Oh, sorry.
I was charged in 2020 with 13 counts of like guns and like loaded weapons and all types of stuff.
But you just got pulled over and that was in the car, right?
Yeah, but it was our stuff.
I'm guessing it wasn't
like
yours.
You said,
Oh, bro, what is wrong with you? I eat that thing, Bridget. It was our stuff, though. We really did it, though.
Of course, it was ours.
No.
So it was your man.
It was ours.
Part of it.
Come on,
'Cause
man.
now
We
we're-
were guilty. Stop trying to doubt us, Adam. Burrow Sounds, aka DJ Zara, says, "You're homie." Yo, Josh, let me tap back in in about 15 minutes, brother. 15 minutes. You know what I'm saying? 15 minutes. Big salute to OVO Yardy. Let's let Lady SB finish cooking herself.
Know how many bitches get caught up in the mix, man? That's how he made you feel when you was sucking his dick.
Whoa,
That it was
yo.
yours. Like, straight up,
Maybe these guns are yours.
keeping it real. Like, yeah, like motherfuckers talk about anything.
How long were you with this
This is when Sharp was on fire too.
guy who had all these
It's
firearms?
true.
I'm just keeping it a bed.
It's true, Sharp. We were guilty.
No.
So this dude required moving around with that many guns? Or was he an
No,
arms dealer?
Whatever it was, allegedly, John Doe.
Allegedly, we were like going somewhere. You know what I'm trying to say?
Okay.
Going somewhere.
And you need to have like 15 guns on you to go there?
It wasn't 15. It was like 5 of them. It wasn't that much. But we needed to go somewhere. If we needed to go somewhere, hypothetically speaking.
Right.
I'm not bullshitting. It's the truth.
It doesn't sound like it to me.
Well, it doesn't need
Tell
to
the
sound
story
like
a
it
little
to
better.
you.
Start over.
You ever shoot somebody?
I don't need to. No.
Start over and tell us again. I want to hear it. What happened?
The man said, "Start over. Tell us again what happened." 1 second. You're Yachty.
Yeah, I'm just listening, bro.
Okay, I'm gonna bring you back in a minute.
Yeah, man, listen.
Let's let Lady SB finish cooking herself.
I think Sharp
He was
wants
going
me to shoot
somewhere.
him in his ball sack.
He's
though.
going somewhere that you'll never fucking do in your life. But you're going to die.
You're gonna die.
Straight up. And I don't mean to make threats. I ain't here to threaten anybody.
Oh,
but
go right
when we
ahead.
talk about shoot me my balls, bitch, you dying today.
Not with like a gun, with something more kinky. That's what I meant.
No.
I think his
Okay. Enough. God damn, bro. Salute to Lady SB, man. We ain't gonna shit on Lady SB for this. Well, actually, human trafficking is kind of wild. Yeah. You might have to hold the corner. Hold a corner. If guilty. Okay? Because I know y'all are like, so what, y'all? You're going to keep the same energy for Friday? Yes, I am. But a lot of times they'll trump up this thing and call it human trafficking, when like they all just pimping. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is really. Trafficking persons receiving materials benefits from trafficking persons. This is courtesy of Keep Six Solid. Receiving materials benefiting from the commission of purchasing offense. Procuring excessive control, knowingly advertising actual services, withholding or destroy identity documents. That's like passports and all your, driver's license, shit like that. Assault with weapon. Damn. Possession of a prohibited, restricted firearm. That no jumper interview is not going to help. Breach of firearms regulations. Possession of, a breach too. Oh, blood clot. Possession of a property obtained by crime. I don't know what that is. And then here's the muggies. There are the muggies. Well, we started the live, man. We here, man. Started the live in style. Breaking news. Mike Harrison says she about to rat-a-tat-tat. Rat-a-tat-tat. Think so? I gotta agree with you, bro. All due respect to Shorty. I know, like, we cool and everything, because a lot of these people, once again, I've interviewed, and I can't even say that I know her personally, and I don't be in the streets with these people. I'm not in the streets, and when I was in the streets, I wasn't in the streets with any of the people who I've interviewed, so I don't know how they move. But just looking from the outside and seeing that, like, I don't know if she's a jail girl. You know what I'm saying? Not that I see anybody's a jail girl, but she look like that kind of what rat. Singing a little bit. Singing a little chirpy chirp chirp. Just a little bit. Yolanda says she is crying in that cell. Maybe. It depends. Because, like, if they've arrested her for all of this shit, it's not like, oh my God, what the hell? I'm locked up. What do you mean? This is false. Like, if they're into all that shit, okay, listen, allegedly, if they are into all of that shit and you get locked up, it's like, ugh, let me just call my lawyer. You gotta, it's gonna suck. You're not gonna be like, I'm gonna just suck it up, buttercup. But she might a little bit be like that. She might a little bit like, you know what? All right, I'm in jail. Let me figure it out. Let me see what's going on. But, to be honest, she might be crying in the cell still. DJs are aka Borough Sound says Friday about to write a letter of endorsement to support Lady SB. Listen, bruh. We did an interview. I don't know people them personally like that. You know what I'm saying? So I can't vouch for anybody like that. It's kind of crazy though. Okay. We're gonna move on. We'll definitely keep y'all posted on what's going on with the Lady SB case. I'm sure that she's gonna be getting bail not too long from now, if there is a bail. This just happened today, so she'll probably be in court tomorrow for a bail hearing. And if anything, and they put up a bail for her, I think her parents have money from what I've seen. Right? I met her mom and her dad at an event when there was an all women's event. Big salute to JD Era. He had put on an all women's showcase, and I was doing the hosting, and I got a chance to meet her parents. And at the time, they looked like they had. When I seen them, they looked like they had money, but they were also dressed up to be out on road. So who knows? Okay, but if they put up a bail for her, she's gonna have to. I know in Canada over here, you need to have at least 3 months, or have the amount that they're asking for bail for about 3 months, or have some kind of collateral, i.e., a house, any type of things like that. So I think she'll be home just now, but she's still gonna have to wait her trial. So we'll definitely keep y'all posted on that. Quick salute to the sponsors before I move on and get into the actual news story that I had written down. Big salute to Diamond Club, the carrier of cans and many other types of good 420 type things. All right. Hit them up on their Instagram page, Diamond Club _Canada. They can give you delivery across the GTA and across Canada. All right. So they can send the package right to your door real quick, fast. All right. And once again, hit them up on their Instagram page, Diamond Club _Canada, and you could use the code We Love Hip Hop and get yourself a little discount. I also want to send a big salute to Only Loud Canada. If y'all want delivery within Ottawa, for all my people in Ottawa, if you want some real quick, fast delivery within a couple of hours, or you want delivery across the GTA as well, Only Loud carries a whole bunch of different cannabis companies underneath their umbrella as well. Hit them up on their Instagram page, Only Loud Canada, or you could also find them on Telegram, onlyloud.ca, and you can hit up their website, onlyloud.ca. All right, big salute to the sponsors. List of topics. I think I went through the topics already. Yeah, we did that. Went through the topics. Let's get to it though. Let's get to the Diddy stuff. Let's find some stuff. What's going on? Diddy's been arrested, obviously. Everybody's been tapped into that, but there's been a few different stories that have been popping up. Right now, he's been denied bail, from what I've been seeing. Let me pull up the links. I have links for these things here today. I'm ready. Yes, I'm ready. Let's pull this up. I'll pull up the original news report, and then we'll get to the updates. Yes, I'm ready.
We do.
Commercial sex.
We're going to listen to this press conference. That's Damian Williams, U.S. District Attorney from New York City.
To make sure that what happened was kept quiet. And as the indictment alleges, in late 2023, after public allegations were made about Combs's crimes, he and others pressured witnesses and victims to stay silent, including by making phone calls to witnesses and victims and giving them a false narrative of what they had experienced.
Shiny suit, man.
And as alleged, Combs used others to help conceal his abuse by monitoring and preventing victims from leaving a location in order to hide their injuries, or by locating and contacting a victim who had attempted to flee. As part of this investigation, in March of this year, special agents from HSI executed search warrants at Combs's residences in Miami and Los Angeles. They also executed a warrant for Combs's electronic devices. During those searches, agents seized evidence of the crimes charged in this indictment. They seized firearms and ammunition, including 3 defaced AR-15s and a large capacity drum magazine. They also seized evidence of the freak-offs.
Evidence of the freak-offs.
Electronic devices that contain images and videos of the freak-offs with multiple victims.
Ooh.
And they seized cases and cases of the kinds of personal lubricant and baby oil that Combs' staff allegedly used to stock hotel rooms for the freak-offs. More than 1,000 bottles altogether. Here are some of the items that we recovered during the searches. As you can see here, this is a drum magazine, large capacity, and it contains, I believe, 59 rounds. I mentioned as well, we recovered 3 AR-15s.
Pow, pow.
This is a close-up shot of one of the AR-15s, and you can see right here, the serial number has been thoroughly defaced. Another picture of more ammunition and parts of 2 AR-15s right there.
So let's get an update. Apparently, he was denied bail. Let's pull up some articles here. KTLA News. Let's go to KTLA News for the story. Oh, let's not do that. Let's pull back on that one. Sorry, gang. No, sir. No, sir, ski. Let's do this one here.
Without a doubt, the story a lot of you are talking about, the arrest of Sean Diddy Combs. And right now, the music mogul is still behind bars in a New York detention center after his request for bail was denied. And it was a hefty bail, too. Combs facing a 3-count federal indictment of sex trafficking, racketeering, and transportation to engage in prostitution. Prosecutors allege Combs was the mastermind of physical and sexual abuse of his victims for decades. His arrest comes months after his homes were raided in Los Angeles and Miami. And during those searches, court documents state that law enforcement recovered narcotics, videos of the alleged sexual encounters, hundreds of bottles of baby oil, multiple firearms. Combs, though, has denied the allegations. He has pleaded not guilty. His legal team expected to appeal the bond decision later today. So a lot to get through. Joining us now, well-known criminal defense attorney A. Scott Bolden, to try to break all of this down. There's a lot of evidence in this case.
Good morning. You know what's wrong with this Diddy thing, too? Who else is going to pop up on them videos? OVO Yachty in the building.
Hey, yo, what's going on, bro?
I'm here, brother. What are you saying, man?
Yo, bro, it's looking bleak for Diddy, man.
Yeah, bro.
Looking bleak out here, bro. Like, to be
Who
honest,
else you think's on those videos?
I was never really a Diddy fan anyways. But just to see what's going on, bro, it's like, yeah, man, it's a wrap. It's a wrap for the man, you know what I mean?
You say it's over.
Yeah, that's it, bro. That's it, bro.
Damn.
That's it, bro. It's like, enjoy the last couple of days in the sunshine. You was spending days behind bars, bro.
So let me ask you now. Now that he has the charges, let's say that, this all ends up him being guilty. Are we still listening to "It's All About the Benjamins, baby"?
You know, somebody asked me that today and I froze. And I was like, what? Damn it.
Every step I take, every move you make,
I'm a shot caller, I'm a spoiler. Like, damn it.
We ain't going nowhere. We ain't going nowhere. All that's done.
You're going to the south right now.
So were you saying all of that's erased out the catalog? You're done with it?
Bro, it's a rap, man. Actually, I don't even know, bro. You know what? I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised some DJs still try and throw it in there.
I need a girl to ride. I need a girl
yeah,
to Ooh.
But Friday, I'm having a problem.
Talk to me.
So this thing happens, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then all my Kendrick friends are like, you see what I mean? You see why Kendrick is the Jesus of hip hop? You see what I mean? This is what he's talking about.
Nah, man, it wasn't Kendrick who called it. It was Cat Williams. He said all of the big dick deviants are going down this year. Okay? You remember that?
Yes, I remember that.
Okay?
But I'm like, bro, shut up. Can you just... You know, I can't, whatever. I'm stressed out.
Trust me, fam. No, it's not about Kendrick. It's all about these guys. Watch it.
All of these big dick deviants is all catching hell in 2024. It's up for all of them. It don't matter if you Diddy or whoever you is. TG Jakes, any of them. All lies will be exposed. That's all. And anyone who takes that the wrong way, know why they take it the wrong way.
Ding!
Yo, somebody needs to clip that last line. Like, if they take it the wrong way, they know why they take it the wrong way. That is a legendary line. That line right there. That's not like something Kendrick would say. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, but yeah, man, it's a rap for Diddy, bro. It's a rap. That's it. It's a rap.
It's over.
That, bro. Yeah, and
over.
And the thing is, I don't know if you agree, but I think the Cassie video was like a nail in the coffin kind of vibe. You know what I mean?
Yes, I definitely, it was a nail in the coffin socially. And I knew that, I predicted myself that they were going to bring down a case on him before the end of 2024.
I said that. Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah. I
right?
agree with that.
But as far as for the case itself, I think that was just part of the case. That wasn't a nail in the coffin for the case. The nail in the coffin has yet to be seen, my G.
Bro, I don't know if you read the indictment yesterday, and the guy, the what's the guy, the district attorney, and
Mm-hmm.
he said something along the lines like, what did he say again? Something like he tried in the process of the investigation, he was calling. Correct me if I'm wrong, by the way, Friday. He was calling people to find out who is spreading. What did he say? He said something like, did he threatening people or something of the sort,
Mm.
or witnesses? I don't remember exactly what he said. I don't want to tell no lies on the live. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But
yeah,
he,
yeah.
he he said something to the effect. It's almost like they have information and they haven't put out there yet. That's basically what he was saying. They
Well,
have
they
info.
have multiple videos also of
The,
things that
the,
they found over there in the spot, right? That
yeah,
all have
yeah,
things to do with the freak offs and Ray Tay Tay, and they haven't let us know what are on those videos. Once we
yeah. That's
start
what I'm
getting
saying,
into more litigation, we're gonna find out what's on those videos, bro,
bro.
and
It
who's on those
is,
videos.
bro. It is sticky out here, bro. It's
Yeah.
sticky, bro.
Now
Sticky, bro.
people were worried about or calling Meek Mill's name this whole time. Meek Mill, ha 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 ha. We don't know who's really on those videos. Meek Mill might not even be on any of those videos getting smashed or whatever type of things they're saying. It might be
I'm
people we won't even expect it.
Might be a Trey song or something, you know what I mean?
Bro, the man was hanging
Eh,
out with multiple people, bro.
I
Um,
swear. That's the thing
Kevin
with
Lau
Diddy. Like, you
stepped
can't
down.
tell. Like, it's almost like any card can play at this point. You know what I mean?
Look at this. Oh, actually, you ain't gonna see it, but the music's playing in the background that you're hearing.
Y-
This
Yep.
that's Joe Button and Diddy at Diddy's house at the end of the night of a party,
Oh
right?
my
And
God.
this is before the after parties. This, I'm not putting Joe. I'm not trying to put it on Joe Button's jacket. He's on vacay right now, but watch this. Yeah.
Bro, it's sticky in the field, bro. Sticky in the field out here, bro.
Mm.
Yo, Friday, I see you handled business with Act the other day, bro. AJ was coming for your head.
Me? He wasn't coming for me. He was coming for Ack, bro.
But let's
AJ ain't
put it
got no
this.
smoke for me. He agrees with a lot of the takes that I have on this shit, bro.
No, let's put it this way. He was going for everything, AJ. Jesus Christ. Somebody, I don't know what I did, but I pissed him off.
Well,
I just
remember
say,
with AJ, he's anti Drake. He's a dude from Philly. He's a Meek Mill fan. So from what the time Drake
yeah,
spanked up Meek Mill, he's never been the same.
I know, right? I
Yeah,
know,
yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
But Friday, the thing is, right?
Hmm.
You see where we come from? I come from Jamaica, right?
Yeah.
Like we know about being. There's a thing about entitlement. We're not entitled to anything. Like,
Mm.
I grew up around knowing you would never have your way. You don't expect to have your way. I grew up learning that no matter how rich, famous, how much money you get, no matter how cool you are, life comes full circle and you're not entitled or guaranteed everything. Don't expect it all. So I understand the angle that Aki's coming from. Like, Aki's already in a strong position in the game.
Hold on,
Literally just
hold on. I don't want to interrupt you because that takes us back to the Drake combo, and we ain't even going on that today. You know what I'm saying? Drake and those
wait,
guys, Drake and Kendrick, and we'll talk about Drake and Kendrick on a whole other day. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. Yeah. Yeah,
That-
yeah, yeah,
I know that's what Ack is in his feelings about. Truth Act, you know what I'm saying? But we got to stay on this Diddy shit. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
what I have on the screen right here, it says Diddy says, "I promise no female visitors if you let me out on bail." Is what they're saying here. Diddy is taking another swing at getting out on bail. He is upping his offer to the court, declaring that he will forego no contact with almost all women while he's out. In Dr. Payne by TMZ, Diddy's legal team says if he's released on bail, the security company that keeps a log on his visitors to his home, Miami Beach home will hand over those logs to the government nightly in order to be fully transparent about who's Diddy is contacting. They also say Diddy will limit all visitors to family properties, caretakers, and friends who are not co-conspirators in the federal indictment.
Bro, might as well just go into jail, bro.
Yeah, there's a 50 million. So Diddy's financial offer remains the same, and the new bail package, 50 million secured by his Miami mansion and his mother's home. Jesus Christ.
Bro, Diddy, just go to jail, bro. Just take it, bro. Like,
Nah, B. Nah, B.
what?
I gotta say something about this still, man. And I
Say,
don't want to
say.
be a Diddy defender, but I was listening to Star's show yesterday, Salute to Star, aka Troy Terrain, and a gentleman called in and he was saying something that I was thinking the same thing of. What are they really arresting him with besides beating up Cassie?
You know, Freddie, great point. Great point. Because you know what? When I talk to people, that's all they're really talking about.
No, but like, is it the free cops? Because the free cops are not illegal. If everybody's a willing participant, then that's not illegal.
That's, you have a good point. I didn't think about that.
I don't know who's been forced to be in the free cops, but I know from what the paperwork that came out with the Cassie thing, they were out there purchasing prosties. So if they're purchasing sex workers,
There are
then
parts of
there's
the whole part of the whole thing.
yeah, but like, okay, I guess with the exception of whatever state it is to purchase sex workers, because I know that can be there's something illegal about getting prostitutes and stuff, right?
Yes.
But besides that, are we arresting him from the moral standpoint, or has he done something that is really illegal?
Maybe this is where the district attorney is talking about. There are things that they have that they haven't put out yet. You know what I mean? Maybe that's what it is, you know? Because also remember, he's been charged for racketeering.
Yes, and that's what's going to bring everything together. But right now, from what I see from the outside, and this is just all I see from the outside. Yes, he has done some heinous things. He blew up homie's car there, Kid Cudi's car.
Yeah.
He was forceful with his tactics when it came to a few people. But did he force anybody to have sex? One, has he dealt with any minors? Two, and has he been selling sex himself? Is he the trafficker of said sex? Or is he just buying sex?
Because if he's buying sex, that's not illegal, is it?
I guess it's illegal in some states, but it's not something that people don't do. People buy prostitutes all the time.
Yeah, that's like that's an everyday thing, because like people do that. You know what I mean?
In especially in entertainment, you're telling me that all of these guys who are in the game are not getting a whole bunch of paid women that they pay for? You know what I'm saying? Maybe he's doing something a little different than other people because he's sitting in the corner getting himself off watching other people smash. But in the end of the day, it may be not our thing, but that's his prerogative.
Right, yeah. But I have a question. What if you're forcing people to do things? Is that illegal?
That's illegal.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
If he's forcing anybody to do something against their will, that's definitely illegal.
Right.
But that has to be proven that anybody who's been participating in these quote unquote freak offs, that they're even trying to add he had tons and tons of lube and da. Why do we need to know this? Is it to embarrass him, or is it going to have something to do with the actual case?
Right. But Friday, does it look desperate though? Like, is it like?
They definitely have something. I don't think that the DA, the FBI, all these people wouldn't be putting all their funds, allocating all their funds towards a case if they didn't have something.
Right.
You know, they need to give us more than what we've already seen.
Yo, the 1,000 bottles of lube, bro.
Yeah, that's clout chasing to me. That's like just making it so we can make
dramatic
news stories
like,
about
it's
it.
Almost like, that's like trying to throw a dramatic scene in a already exciting movie. You know what I mean? Like, no need for that sauce. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Now the guns, okay. Now we have to see the legalities because where did they find these guns? Did they find them in his Miami home? And does he have licenses for these guns? Because you can have guns in Florida.
Right. Yeah. That. See, but I think that's why they use the racketeering, because they want to put all the different cases into one. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. So
Yeah.
if they're out there doing some real illegal things, then
Right.
lock him up. It's but I need more clarity. That's all I'm saying. I need more clarity.
Yeah, no. I think you know what the thing is, Friday. The news is so fresh, pause,
Mm,
that everyone is just reacting and not thinking.
mm.
And I just think everyone is just jumping off of high emotions. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like just jumping to conclusions. No, I'm not trying to defend Diddy. Again, I've never been a Diddy fan anyways. You know what I mean? But I like what you're saying. You're talking in the tone of we need more information to really be very definitive in how we speak. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because they're not
Well,
charging him with the abuse of Cassie. We clearly
that's
saw
that.
that. That was
Yeah.
horrible, but he's not getting charged with domestic abuse.
Right. Exactly. So it's like, what? No, what? $1,000 of losing the legal? Is that what you're trying to say? You know what I mean? Like,
It's just
nah.
why bring it up as if it's admissible evidence, then fine. Bring it up in court as well. But
Right.
if that's not even admissible evidence in the end of the day, like
That's true. Yeah,
let's
you're
say
right.
in the end of the day, when the trial finally does happen a year from now, if they don't bring up the lube, they just brought it into the news just so we can go, ha ha ha, look how much lube he had.
Yeah, it's stupid, bro. It's actually stupid.
You know what I'm
But
saying?
yeah, it's one of them ones, bro. It's one of them ones. But I just think, or maybe Diddy feels like they don't really have a case on him, so he's just this desperate to give up everything. You know what I mean?
I don't know about that, bro. They got something, or he wouldn't be in custody right now.
That's true. They
You know
wouldn't
what
have
I'm
gone
saying?
for him. Yeah, that's true.
They came to New York for him. He was in Miami. They let him skate in Miami. He didn't leave the country. He came up to New York, and then they went to grab him in New York, bro. So they've
Yeah,
been waiting to see, okay, where are we gonna get you? We're just gonna pick a state.
yeah,
You
that's
know what I'm
true.
saying?
Damn, bro, damn.
Yeah.
So I'm putting the question back on you, bro.
Talk to me.
All his catalog out, or you still playing the catalog?
Yes.
Still play?
I can separate the art from the artist.
Good.
I'll play
I'm
R.
just
Kelly.
checking.
I don't give a shit.
You still play R. Kelly?
I don't play R. Kelly because I never was a listener of him in the first place. But if somebody's playing R. Kelly around, I'm not gonna be like, "Yo, turn that off, bro! How dare you?"
Oh yeah.
You know what
Nah,
I'm
bro.
saying? And there's R. Kelly tunes that if I felt like listening to some music and I wanted to hear, if you did you ever think with
Right.
Nas? That's one of my favorite R. Kelly songs. I'm gonna play that shit. I don't care.
Okay. Just checking.
You know
Nah,
what
I
I'm saying?
mean, I've never been a Diddy fan anyway. Just to bet that one Benjamin song and a couple others, I'm cool, but I'm not really gonna play his whole catalog. You know what I mean?
And there's a
Uh,
song that he's features on that he's just the background doing take that. I'm not gonna erase all that catalog. You know what I'm saying? Young
bro.
Niggas from Nipsey Hussle is one of my favorite songs of all time, and Diddy's all over that song.
I'm telling you, bro. Boss. You know what I mean?
Pause. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean? Yo, Frank, I'm gonna let you carry on with your show, but before I forget, I've been trying to expand my music listening experience recently, right?
Mhm.
So I need your help. I don't know if you've already done a video on this or what, but just give me off the top of your head the top next Toronto artist I need to pay attention to, so I can add to my Apple
Ooh.
Music playlist.
I would say add
So
some.
give me a rapper, singer, so give me like a Drake type, a Weekend type, a Party Next Door type, and a Justin Bieber type. How would you say?
Look up Quasi.
Quasi,
Yeah, Kwazii.
right?
His music is fire. Sad Boy, She Goes Hard. One of my personal favorites is a girl named Double M. She goes hard. Let me add some more guys. Toby, his music is fire. And to give you some more gully stuff, go listen to some Haji Basto.
Oh yeah, I've heard Haji Basto. Yeah, I've heard Haji Basto. Cool, bro. Now I'm trying to expand my music listening, bro. I'm trying to keep my ears to the ground, see where the future's at. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Sean Leon is also very, very dope. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of dope rappers that are not even just all stuck in that whole box that, you know, a lot of the rappers that I talk about who crash out, they're not even in that category. These are guys who just make good music and they stay out of trouble, and they come from where they come from, but they don't get in trouble as much.
Yeah, but also, Friday, you don't realize that music is very crossed over. No, you're not getting these specific type artists, but these artists are multifaceted. They can do almost literally anything. You get what I'm saying?
Big
so
facts.
We're in that era now. We've been in that era. So yeah, nah, bro. And lastly, yo, Fred, I send you a message on your We Love Hip Hop page.
Okay.
I don't know if you've seen it. I confirmed why because I saw you on Zar asking why the Blue Green Red song is not up on DSPs. You guys know why, right?
No, what happened?
So a Jamaican producer out here has copyrighted the song because they think Drake has interpolated a line in the song, and it's just one single line. The line said, "You remember when Drake said, what's the name of that clock in London, Big Ben? About watch face like them."
Yes.
Apparently, there's a line in the song called "Tiger" in 1996, I think, or 1991. And in the line it says, "What's the name of the clock in London, Big Ben?" So
he took the line.
I don't know if he took the line or like he reinterpreted the line. Which is why I think Drake went ahead and said, "I have a watch face like them." You get what I'm saying?
You know, watch face like them.
Yeah, when I watch face like them, bro. I swear, it's a good thing I downloaded that song, you know, bro. I swear. But
you have it. You have the song already, right?
Yeah, I have it already, bro. I'm good, bro.
I got it on my phone too.
Yeah, that's my favorite song, bro. If that song was out there, I think that would be flying off the chains right now. But I just wanted to confirm that with you, bro. I did some research, I made some calls, and I found out for you guys. So I sent you that message in the chat, bro. So
Yo, Yardy on the case.
Yeah, no, I checked it out for you guys, bro. I was vexed, though. I ain't gonna lie. And yeah, bro. So you stay good, bro. Everybody in the chat, like, comment, share. You don't know is we love hip hop out here. We're living it out here, man. So thank you so much, Friday, for keeping us updated, bro. Blessing, bro.
Man. Blessings to you too, brother. Yo, Yachty in the building. That's my guy. Yeah, man. Listen, man, it's let me just go check the poll as far as with this Diddy stuff. I didn't expect to start the live off with the Lady SB thing. That actually threw me off. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna go to this poll here. Pause. It says I asked here: is Diddy done? 88% says yes. 12% says no. Before we get off of this, I do have to address that 12% because you might be right. This nigga got a lot of money and probably some of the best lawyers that you can get. In the end of the day, they really, really need to show us, or at least me personally. And again, I'm not going to say I'm not a Diddy defender or anything like that. All right. If the man is guilty, hold a jail cell, bro. But I need to see a little bit more of why exactly they're really, really, really coming down on him this hard. Pause. No Diddy. Okay, because right now it's just not enough for me. It just seems like a lot of funny shit, but I don't see exactly what's going to lock him up. They're saying he's facing up to life. 15 to life is what he's facing right now. Like, yeesh. All right. So Tom also said he can call Drake to testify. Yo, chill, bro. They're trying to say that they're trying to get Drizzy over to the after party, to the party. And Drizzy wasn't trying to roll. Let me see if I can find that. That might be too deep into the weeds. But yeah, Diddy wasn't. Drake wasn't trying to go to no Diddy parties. He wasn't trying to hear that shit. Okay, From the time Diddy says party 2 times, yo, you want to go to the party? Yo, nah, Bridget, I'm good. I'm good, fam. Right here. Oh no, this is the wrong one. Dame Dash claims. We ain't gonna get into that today. But anyhow, I'm not gonna say salute to Diddy. We'll keep our eyes out on what's going on with the case. I just want to do one more quick sweep just to see if anything else is going on with this case. Diddy's lawyers call him fighters, post arrest. Hold on, let me just pull this up. I want to make sure that we have everything, that we've covered everything up to date before we move on to our next topics here. Sean Diddy Combs held without bail. That's 21 hours ago. This is from 4 hours ago.
So, so this was the first step. We have a bail appeal scheduled for tomorrow at 3:30 in front of Judge Carter, the district judge assigned to this case. I think that we made the points that we've been wanting to make. I think it came out. Mr. Combs is a fighter. He's going to fight this to the end. He's innocent. He came to New York to establish his innocence. He's not afraid. He's not afraid of the charges. There's nothing that the government said in their presentation today that changes anyone's mind about anything. He's been looking forward to this day. He's been looking forward to clearing his name, and he's going to clear his name. And we're going to stand by his side as he does. We believe in him wholeheartedly. He didn't do these things. This was a 10-year relationship. There's no coercion. There's no crime. There's basically just, someone who brought a civil case and now is finding themselves as a witness in a criminal case.
See, this is exactly what I was just saying. Not trying to be a Diddy defender.
And we're going to fight this case with everything we have, as is he. And eventually he's going to be shown to be innocent. And so tomorrow we fight again. We'll fight every day until we don't have to fight anymore.
I couldn't even get an answer.
I don't know. The question is, why did it happen last night instead of today? I don't know the answer to that question. I just want to make one point very clear.
Ilana Richardson says that the appeal is today. Yes, it is. It hasn't come in yet. That's why I'm kind of stalling.
We have no power. All we can do is show good faith. He got on a plane and he came here. And if he stayed here for one day before the case started or for 1 year before the case started, he was going to stay as long as he needed to stay. It ends up being only 12 days. That's fine. That's what the government wanted to do. The government didn't want him to turn himself in. He came here to turn himself in.
Shiny suit, man.
Why doesn't the government want him to turn himself in? Because then they can't ask for detention. So they go and they arrest him. They arrest the guy who came to New York to turn himself in. But we are going to make all these points again tomorrow, and we'll make them as much as we can until we get him out.
He's got a lawyer with some good enthusiasm. That's the enthusiasm you need from your lawyer. There's something live right now. Okay, here we go. Outside the bail hearing for Sean Diddy Combs. We ain't going nowhere. Going nowhere. Let's see here. Appeal. Appeal back in court 3 hours ago. Well, okay, hold on. They're live right now.
Because yesterday, Damian Williams,
No. Sorry. Okay, well, we'll spin back the block if anything does happen. Okay. Salute to the victims, right? Cassie, anybody who we know so far who's been a victim of Mr. Combs here. And if any updates do happen, we're gonna pull back up and do a breaking news on this right now. Other things that I wanted to get to. My homie Matt from What's the Dirt dropped his video finally. The Family Matters breakdown of all Family Matters breakdown. Okay. Kendrick just opened his mouth. Now, He's been getting some mixed reactions from this. And I'm going to see if I can get him on the line. I just sent him a text right now. Maybe we can get Matt on the line for this. But the Family Matters, let's see how he titled it. Drake Family Matters, this actually explain tons of new info. Right now, he has 265,000 views in 2 days, which is pretty good. He's on a good track right now. Let's do a few highlights from here.
I mean, buying the chain, getting it made, buying the van, all that stuff took time. Now, as far as Drake's relationship with 50, they both seem to have a mutual respect for one another, and they even took a bunch of photos together after the beef. So even though Drake made the chain himself, he more than likely had 50's blessing, right? He probably okayed it. And in the very...
Right, so there's a lot of tidbits of information in here that have really gotten... that shed some light on this whole situation, right? First of all, let me ask you guys a question. What question I can ask you guys? Is what's the dirt accurate? Let's do that. Is what's the dirt accurate on new video? Now, there's a couple of things that he's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble for. We'll get to that. We'll get to it on new video. All right. I'm a gang scrum. And let's let Matt finish cooking over here. I'm not going to go through the whole 2.5 hours. We'll go through some of the highlights.
Anyway, Drake then picks right back up from where he left off with push-ups. Now, the moment he breaks into this melody, a shot is shown of a van resembling Kendrick's childhood van, famously covered on Good Kid, Mad City, being towed in Toronto with a clear image of the CN Tower in frame. Now, many people seem to believe that Drake physically somehow purchased Kendrick's family van, but this is simply not the case. As you can see, these vans are similar, but Kendrick's family van is a 96 Dodge Caravan, whereas the van in the video is a 96 Plymouth Voyager. You could see the trim's different, the rims are different. It's just not the same van. And Good Kid, Mad City is among one of the best hip-hop albums of all time. It certainly makes my list.
Here's where he did a double down, because there was a time in the video, or before he dropped this video, where he was getting a lot of flack from Kendrick fans for a tweet that he made, where I guess he was saying from a 2014, I don't remember exactly the date, but whatever the date was on the Breakfast Club interview, he had commented underneath that interview clip that was floating around on Twitter that Kendrick was lying, basically. And all his fans, or all the Kendrick fans, the Kendrick stan, the nut huggers, okay, the Kenny nut huggers, they got themselves in an uproar. All of their panties collectively bunched at once. And they started going crazy in the man's comments, calling him, "You lied about Kendrick. You lied." It's like, all right, calm down, guys. And I dropped the interview with him not too long after, where the interview got crazy dislikes. I think it's the highest dislike to like ratio that I've ever seen in an interview. Like, mad likes on the video, but mad dislikes. It was like, whoa. But he doubled. I think he even tripled down.
And we can't forget that Drake dropped his Family Matters record on May 3rd. So this was all extremely calculated.
Okay, here's the part. Right.
Mates during that time were murdered, but Andy is still alive and thriving.
Oh, here's another thing that I didn't know. With this guy here that was on the beach, or not on the beach, my bad. This guy, the Hells Angels affiliate, not member.
Set of codes and values that differ from everyday civilians. Drake is 100% good with the Hells Angels, that it was his queen, Whitney. Set of codes and...
What is the thing I'm looking for? The cell. Right here.
Andrew literally...
Look at this.
main targets for police, whose mission was obviously to take down the HA. Now, Andrew would eventually get arrested, and some of these crimes are things that, even to this day, he claims he's innocent. And he would go on to find himself in and out of prison for a total of 9 years, but most noteworthy was in 2002 when he spent time in Toronto's Don Jail, which is considered to be the most violent jail in Canadian history.
Gladiator school.
With that said, the visuals in Family Matters should make a lot more sense now. As you can see from the visuals here, Andrew and Drake are having a conversation in front of a strange concrete structure. However, this is not just any structure, as this is the actual prison cell that Andrew was held in when he did time.
Mod ting. That's some shit I didn't. Yo, the man did his work when it came to that one, because that is a crazy tidbit of information. The man has his cell from the Don Jail. Let me put it up on the screen so y'all can see. Let me just bring it back up. Right there.
Fans.
The man has his cell from the Don Jail in his backyard of his mansion over there in the Bridle Path. And I'm talking about this guy here, the Andrew such and such guy.
Also took notice of the mysterious piece of paper pinned to the outside of the jail cell and assumed that this was more information that Drake had on Kendrick, but these claims couldn't be further from the truth. I was able to find that the piece of paper on the outside of the jail cell is an article of when Andrew was attacked at the jail during a 2002 riot. I think it's a pretty hard flex to buy.
So far so good. Like, you know, he has some real nice tidbits of information. Here's the double down that I was talking about before.
Drake appears in government housing. He was a J unit super.
Right here.
Drake appears to highlight on this track that the woman involved was not just with the hell's patient with the woman.
Hold on, right there.
Clicked up with them. A track titled Family Matters is powerful because this is how the club operates. When you befriend the club in the way that Drake has, you're now considered family. The HA organization lives by a specific set of codes and values that differ from everyday civilians. Drake is 100% good with the Hells Angels, the West Toronto chapter to be specific. Andy is someone that grew up with black gangs in government housing. He was a J unit supermax inmate for dangerous offenders. Many of the inmates during that time were murdered, but Andy is still alive and thriving.
They hired a crisis management team to clean up the fact that you beat on your
talking about.
The picture you painted ain't what it seemed. You did.
Drake seems to be referencing an incident that allegedly occurred at the Hard Rock Cafe in 2014, where it was rumored that Kendrick was involved in an altercation with a woman. Although Kendrick denied these allegations and the story eventually faded from public attention, Drake appears to highlight on this track that the woman involved was not just anyone, but that it was his queen, Whitney. Now, there's a video of a security guard who claims that Kendrick was indeed responsible for this incident.
Because like half of her face was like blown out pretty much. She was with a certain rapper who had assaulted her. His first name was Kendrick. Kendrick Lamar? Yeah. There was cops there, and we didn't find out it was Kendrick until later.
And it's at this point where the Who Kid drop from Drake from push-ups starts to get a little more interesting. When we explore this further, the Who Kid drop wasn't just a reference to the Dave Free and Whitney allegations, but it pointed us right into the direction of when Kendrick performed in Las Vegas on May 3rd, 2014, with DJ Who Kid playing the very next day. Then we can't forget that Drake dropped this.
Hold on. Down to earth. Yo, Down to Earth. You could definitely, if you want, the link is in the chat right there if you want to pull up. Okay. It says where he get his information. Listen, you're not the only one who feels this way. Trust me. I'm going to pull up another video in a minute.
Family Matters record on May 3rd. So this was all extremely calculated. I can guarantee Kendrick did not want these allegations coming to light again. He picked up on that drop in push-ups right away, knew what it meant, and he acted accordingly.
Fabricating stories on the family front because you heard Mr. Morale.
It's called.
So also one of the things that Matt, I think, is trying to lay out here with this video is that before Drake mentioned anything about kids or anything really, really in depth about his wife or his fiance, that he alluded to things that made Kendrick take off the gloves. So, you know how everybody's like, well, Drake, Drake went, he took off the gloves first. He went low first, and then Kendrick decided to go and take it to hell. However, it feels like maybe Kendrick heard a couple of, or this is from what the third is saying, Kendrick heard different things like the Who Kid drop and stuff like that, and he knew like, oh, it's about to get dirty. It's gonna get like he's gonna start bringing out more information that I want to be than I would like having revealed. You get me? So it wasn't Drake, going straight for the whole Whitney thing. It was before that Kendrick was arming up because he knew that Drake was going to take it there. Entertainment says Kendrick's cult following are saying they not like us to Diddy because he's Somalian now. God, that's crazy. Down to Earth says the part of government housing is wrong. Gotta correct this guy. Oh, with the Andy guy, with the HA affiliate. Interesting. Okay, let's let him cook.
The safety net, right? That's what that is.
If you take it there, I'm taking it further.
Now, what we do know is that Kendrick did indeed make it to this performance. As you can see, this is when he first arrived at the event, and this is him with his friends at the rehab pool. He was slated to perform early that Saturday at 10 a.m. I also found a photo where he's in his hotel suite after the performance, and this photo was likely taken midday. I tried my best to pinpoint what exact suite this was, meaning what hotel was this at, but I couldn't figure it out. I think it would also
So are they saying that this is the same day that allegedly he beat his chick?
be helpful to find out what hotel he was at, right? So if you guys could find it, go right ahead. Next, we also know that Kendrick didn't just hang back to chill at the suite that night, as we have photos of him at the pre-party for the Mayweather fight. As you can see, the date by Alamy is clearly listed as Las Vegas, May 3rd, 2014.
Spaghetti.
Interestingly enough, the bodyguard also stated
SpaghettiOs
that this incident took place during Memorial Day weekend or at a fight.
It was Memorial Day or it was fight weekend. I don't remember.
However, another layer comes into play here as we also have a photo of Kendrick with Whitney at this exact pre-party.
SpaghettiOs.
As you can see, Alamy clearly tags this photo as being at a pre-party for a Mayweather fight on May 3rd. We also know that Kendrick made it to the fight that night, as I found a photo of him at the event. And that's when the fight took place, May 3rd. The main fight took place that night at 11:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and it went the full 12 rounds, wrapping up at around 1 a.m. With all that said, we now have a fairly decent timeline of what Kendrick's day looked like up until early in the morning of May 4th.
Dun, dun, dun.
Based on what the bodyguard is saying and based on the info I just shared, it seems like Kendrick would have went back to his hotel that night between 2 a.m. and 3 a.m. And this is likely when the incident would have took place. So when we look at the timeline I presented, we got to at least admit that the bodyguard's info aligns with it, right?
It was Memorial Day or it was fight weekend. I don't remember.
Also important to note.
See, that's where it doesn't bring it in strong because she's like, it was Memorial Day or fight weekend. I don't remember.
Even if this incident did take place on Memorial Day weekend, it still wouldn't look much better for Kendrick because he also performed in Vegas during that time as well.
It was Memorial Day or it was fight weekend. I don't remember.
I mean, if you don't like the info, just call me a culture vulture. That'll make you feel better. Secondly, there is information from a news outlet called Media Takeout, which reported on the incident when it occurred. According to Media Takeout, both TDE and a crisis management firm contacted them demanding that the article be taken down, claiming that the story was entirely false. And as it stands right now today, this is all we got. Everything I just showed you guys is what we got. So I'm going to leave this on you guys.
Y'all okay out there? Are you all right? We good? You sure? We good? All right. Let's continue. Just going to make sure. I'm going to check the temperature for you guys. I know Kendrick fans are like, oh, no, and smashing their TV. You know, leave the laptop. Don't any electronic appliances. Get them far away from you. All right. I just checking on you. I just need to check on y'all. Now, here's where he kind of went and took a little bit of a turn that got some people pissed off, and I can see why.
FUBU shirt and flashes the middle finger, which is clearly a bold response to Kendrick's shots on Euphoria. And I was able to find the exact design that he was wearing, and it's like 90s vintage FUBU. So he's really saying fuck you.
But FUBU never had been your collection.
Drake starts off the track with a direct rebuttal to Kendrick's claims on Euphoria when Kendrick clowned him for his use of the N-word.
We don't wanna hear you say nigga no more.
Drake strategically trolls Kendrick by getting his own mother to start off the track, requesting that
wait for it, gang,
that Drake not use the word.
Maybe in this song, you shouldn't start by saying, nigga, I said it, I know that you mad.
It's pretty clever because his mother probably doesn't approve of him using this word either. She probably asked him many times over the years not to use it, but she ultimately couldn't do anything about it because Drake is half black. The other side of his family uses it.
Careful. Careful.
So she had really zero say in the matter. So he's pretty much saying, like, my own mom couldn't stop me. You're definitely not going to. And what's also really clever here is that Drake is 37 years old, and he says the N-word 37 times on this track. And I believe his reasons for doing this is he's basically saying the word for every year that he's been alive to symbolize that he was indeed born black. And look.
So yeah, that's where he got into a little bit of a misstep. And salute to the homie. That's my brother right there. Okay, we're not gonna mess that up. Okay, I mess with what's the dirt the long way. All right, pause. But yeah, I understand also when people are not black, sometimes they don't understand certain things that they might say that might come off as a little bit wild. You understand what I'm saying? Soletta Ray says, I don't think that's a reach. People say it is. Bodyguard or security guard, Papa Op. Okay, now here's the thing. And I'll play something from the homie Justin Hunt, who I did an interview with not too long ago, and Justin Hunt is the original breakdown man. Okay, from back in the days, from Hip Hop DX to now. Okay, he's still out here doing his thing, but from back on the times when he used to work for Hip Hop DX, he was very much on the breakdown videos. And hold on, good food. You already. You okay, bro?
Yeah. Yo, Fatty. No,
you okay?
No. We need the OVO lawyer to step up now.
What, the 30 times?
Bro. No, what's the dirt killing me, bro? What's the dirt nearly killed me yesterday, bro? Bro.
What do you think of the video as OVO Yardy? What's your thoughts?
Whoo. Bro, first of all, I nearly died watching the whole thing. Let's start there, right? But I ain't gonna lie. this song is criminally underrated. Let's
Oh,
start
for sure.
Criminally underrated. And my thing is, right, I don't understand what's the heat or what's the problem people have with what's the maybe it's just the K-bots, right?
No, it's not a K-bot thing. And salute to Justin Hunt. He's definitely publicly
And the
said that
season, by the way, and the season.
he's a Kendrick fan. However, he had some issues with the videos. I'll play what he said.
Play. Let me hear.
The other side of.
So I think it's from right here.
He's taking his interpretation of these situations and stating them as fact. Here's an example that I'm talking about.
Drake starts off the track with a direct rebuttal to Kendrick's claims on Euphoria when Kendrick clowned him for his use of the N-word. Drake strategically trolls Kendrick by getting his own mother to start off the track, requesting that Drake not use the word.
Maybe in this song, you shouldn't start by saying.
It's pretty clever because his mother probably doesn't approve of him using this word either.
He said it's pretty clever.
She probably asked him many times over the years not to use it, but she ultimately couldn't do anything about it because Drake is half black. The other side of his family uses it, so she had really zero.
Drake is half black. The other side of his family uses it. I have a fundamental rebuttal to that. You notice how he said his mom probably didn't want him to use it. Probably for the mom. Let's listen to this one more time.
It's pretty clever because his mother probably doesn't approve of him using this word either. She probably asked him many times over the years not to use it, but she ultimately couldn't do anything about it because Drake is half black. The other side of his family uses it.
The other side of his family uses it. Okay, again, when I was talking about how I didn't realize middle schoolers and high schoolers were my primary audience, it still trips me out. I had no idea. I'm writing to compete with, Rachel Maddow. and all of a sudden, there's a whole nother demographic I'm not even considering. His goal is to have the best, most accurate coverage, the deepest dives into this. And these nuances, particularly in this battle, are extremely important. He gave probably to his mom and said clearly his dad side of the family uses it. My family growing up didn't use the N-word. I made a whole video on my channel called Just Say No to the N-word. I didn't say the N-word for 20 years. And then like 3-4 years ago, I was like, I feel like saying nigga again. I understand the power of that word, and not necessarily to just people of other communities and cultures, but amongst Black people. I noticed the craziest part to me when I stopped saying nigga was that when I stopped saying it around Black people, when Black people around me over a longer period of time, or the more often they're around me, or over protracted periods of times, I stopped hearing it as much too. It's infectious, it's contagious, but it's not a word that every Black family uses. It's not a word that's accepted in the household. It wasn't accepted in my household. I didn't start saying it to like middle school or high school in the first place, being around other people. Not every family uses that word.
So
Yeah, but he weren't. He said, but his other side of the family probably uses it. He weren't probably. So he didn't definitively say, but his other family definitely uses that. So he can speak like that. You understand what I'm saying? So, but I understand what Justin Hunt is saying, because he's right. Like, not everybody from the same culture follows the same rules. You understand what I'm saying?
And a lot of the older heads, they don't like that word, bro.
I understand that, and I think, I'll be honest though, this is the only critique I would have. Maybe you can tell me if I'm right or wrong, right, Friday?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe if Drake used his dad at the start of the video and said, "Yo, son," you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then Drake just dropped that word. You know what I mean?
You saying he should have done that instead?
No, I'm just saying maybe people wouldn't have too much to say. I don't know. I'm just saying. You hear what I'm saying? But my point is, I understand what because I watched the video. I watched the Justin Hunt video. You understand what I'm saying? And I completely understand what he's saying. But like, who's to tell somebody how to speak? You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe this is all he knows. I'm just saying. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like,
yeah, but I listen. I don't have any issue with what's the dirt. As far as the video itself, his video is dope. Okay, I think
I love it. I
he
love
hit
it.
all of the right points. There's a lot of stuff that people can say, you know, well, how did you find that information? Whatever, that's fine. The fact that he's been able to put together a 2.5 hour video breaking down every single bar.
Bro. Yeah, and apparently it was 4 hours long and you had to cut it down.
Really?
Yeah, I think even he said it. Even he said it.
Listen, I might have missed that part because I listened to it in a few pieces. But I just didn't expect backlash. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, but this is what I'm saying, Friday. Like, I'm up the Friday. I don't know if you agree with me or not, but something odd is happening. Like
You'll notice here.
There's this biasness. There's something wrong. Watch when he does Meet the Graham. Like, they're all in love with him again. You know what I'm saying?
You think so?
Bro, I swear.
They're gonna switch up again?
Bro, I swear, bro. But my point is, there's a great video. I laughed the whole way through it. I had to, bro. I need to put it up on my TV and just watching it back, bro. I swear, it was that good. You know what I'm saying?
Like, okay, look at this comment right here. It says, "Bro, if Drake counted 37 N-words to represent how he's been black all his life, that's the whitest thing he could have done."
Bro.
I get it.
I get it. It's just a whole angle to go with, but come on, bro. Wake up and smell the coffee, bro.
No, but okay. I understand where the people are coming from because listen, Justin also put that in the comments, and a few other people were saying that in these comments here, right? Maybe leave that out of maybe should have left that out of the video. I don't know if it's true because I didn't go and count the amount of times that Drake said the word nigga in the song.
But also Friday, you have to understand he's in media. He now has to come out and engineer a way of but he has to be mindful of the criticism that's gonna come with it. But here he's getting traction. You get what I'm saying? He's made a statement, almost engineering a narrative. And maybe Drake may not like that narrative, but
this is what I'm saying, bro. Like, if Drake didn't do that, okay, he's at home like, bruh. What do you mean? I said nigga 37 times for my 30s. I'm going to be 38 this year. What about when that happens?
Drake probably saying, yo, Chubbs, what's going on, bro? You see that what's the dirt, brother, bro? You see what he's saying about me, bro? You know what I mean? No, look. You know media, bro. You've been in the media game, the podcast game. Yeah. Sometimes you might have to just, say a 1-2 word just to extract traction and viewership. Not even viewership, just engagement. However, you have to know what comes with the territory when you say something. So something is coming back to you. You know what I mean? Pause. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But now, overall, bro, I think it's a great video. My favorite part is actually bro, he was so good the whole way through. And you know what I loved about the video too? He was even-handed because there were parts of the video where even he criticized Drake for some of the moves he made. You understand what I'm saying? And that's why I like the dirt. He's not all the way like completely biased. And
no, he was getting a lot of backlash from Drake fans at first when he did the video for 616.
Yeah,
616 in LA.
I know. But this is media, bro. This is media. If I could talk to what's there, I would just simply say, bro, keep doing your thing. People are just gonna keep saying things. Unfortunately, we're in an era where it's about painting a narrative and driving home a narrative. You just stay in your lane and say what you need to say. Your good part for you is you're in the middle. Pause. You're gonna make money. Not necessarily money, but you're gonna gain viewership and traction. So just stay focused. stay doing your thing, because at some point you can't hide. You just have to say what you have to say. You can't pretend. Only so long you can cover up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Only so long. Only so. But no, it's a great video though, Friday. I had to come and just laugh with you about that, because I go like, even the whole thing about the jail cell and having the cell in the backyard, like
that was a Easter egg. I did not know that, bro. That's crazy.
no, that is wild beyond belief. So nah, bro. What's the dirt? I really wanted to come on the line and say, yo, bro, just stay focused. Don't lose your head too much, bro. People come for your head anytime, bro. This is part of the game. I don't want to say you're young to the game. I might be wrong with that, but just keep growing, man. You can only get better from here. You know what I mean? From your Friday and DJ Academics co-sign, you good, bro. You don't need nobody else co-sign, bro.
Yeah.
No, bro. It was crazy, bro. It's crazy still. But bro, that song is too underrated, bro. I still play that Family Matters song.
Well, Family Matters is the banger, bro. Family Matters is the banger. I feel like
do they play it around the clubs in Toronto? Are you aware? Do they still play it around in Toronto?
I don't be in the club, so anytime any events, I haven't heard any of the beef tracks in any of the clubs. Anything that I've gone to,
you have heard
a little bit more underground.
Oh, okay.
Right, so they're not gonna play any type of hit music like that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. But no. What's the dirt? Stay focused, my brother. People coming for you. And Friday, big up yourself, bro. I had to come and laugh with that one, bro. That was bro. That's too crazy, bro. That's too crazy.
All right, big up yourself, brother.
Yeah, man. Cool, man.
Yeah, Yardie did make some points that is true when it comes to this. He is kind of young to the game, where his channel just started not too long ago. I would say if we go to his channel and go to the oldest video would be a year ago. Now, I did an interview with him where he did explain that he was doing other things before, and then he decided to get into the video game, making these YouTube videos. Actually, I have 2 interviews with him when I think about it. But the recent interview that I did with him caught a lot of backlash because of his comments of what he said on Twitter.
You'll notice here.
Let me see if there's anything else that I want to highlight in here. He gave me a nice little shout out in here. I gotta say, I must say. Let me pull it up here. Right here.
They deny that he really is rapping in this verse. It's at this point where we get to the third beat of the track and the visuals change to a shot of the New Ho King restaurant, which was mentioned by Kendrick in Euphoria. It's wild how much business this place got just because Kendrick mentioned it. Next, we see a Toronto-based rapper that we haven't seen with Drake too often on camera, and he goes by the name of TV Gucci. A friend of mine, Ricky from the We Love Hip Hop Network, recently interviewed this guy, and here's all that he would say.
Basically, I don't involve myself in politics. So the question you're asking, G, is like a politic question. You know what I mean? Like, I can say something positive or negative, and it can be somebody will take it into their own way. So me personally, G, I come from the streets, man. We don't talk about beef, fam.
Next, they begin to walk into the restaurant, and on the left-hand side, a quick shot of what looks like
watch the Easter egg that they find, and salute to TV Gucci.
Jeremiah, Drake's right-hand man next to Chubbs. The scene then shows TV Gucci approaching both Drake and Chubbs, who are seated inside the restaurant having a conversation around some food. Interestingly enough, after this restaurant was mentioned by Kendrick on Euphoria, they created a Kendrick Lamar special, and it appears that Drake has ordered that meal as all the items appear on the table, with the exception of the beef and broccoli.
Watch this now.
I heard there's a Kendrick Lamar special. Is that true? No problem. All right, I'm excited, man.
Was the New Ho King House special fried rice. Order this was this deep fried shrimp dish. Order this, their spicy chicken wings. But this beef broccoli definitely came hot off the wok.
Now, I can only speculate, but I feel that this may have been intentional, as the camera clearly pans over the food, and the absence of the beef portion of the meal could indicate that it's here where the beef ends.
Oh, man. Yardi is right also about the song being fire, but the timing was crazy. You know, we all know also what ended up happening in history. History's already shown itself where after this song dropped, Meet the Grams dropped, I think, an hour or within an hour of this drop, and it kind of stepped on the song, and then Not Like Us dropped the next day. And from there, the battle was over. Let me know what y'all think also in the comments about this video. Do y'all think it should have been 2.5 hours? Because this is the longest video that he's done up to date. Right now I'm asking, is What the Third accurate on a new video? 65% says yes, 35% says no. All right, so that's not so bad. A lot of people are agreeing with him. And I agree with him on a lot of this video. The only misstep that I could say for the brother is that whole thing with the N-words. And to be honest, it's just a weird thing to have to go do homework on. So for example, okay, let's massage this a little bit. Quick, fast, pause. If that is true, and Drake said the word nigga 37 times to match every year that he's been on the earth, just to stamp the point home that he's a nigga, then that's the shitty move for Drake to do. Like, no, Drake, no. Say nigga as many times as you want, but don't try to be that strategic. I know Kendrick is trying to do all the cerebral, extra strategic type shit. Don't worry about it. You don't have to. You're gone too far, dog. But, and I'm going to give Drizzy the benefit of the doubt, I don't think that he would do that. Now, I guess on the other hand, and the problem that people are having is, if that's not the case, then Matt, as a white guy, looking into this whole "you said nigga 37 times" looks kind of crazy. So I understand where the discrepancies are. So here's some of the things that Justin was saying here. This is one of his posts. Gotta have a thick skin when you put ideas into the world. 2 things. I respect the passion Matt has for his work. Number 2, his Kid Rock video is awesome. It's all happening. And I guess he what's happening here?
Some of these people from YouTube online who are coming with baseless, stupid takes like this guy.
Hold on. Whoa. Gloves are off. Let me see this here. Time to start punching back at some of these snakes. And this dude is the biggest snake of them all. Damn, homie. In high school, you was the man, homie. The fuck happened to you?
Put it up on YouTube because I'd only be doing them a favor. Like, a lot of these guys don't have a lot of motion. That's like, they just don't, right? So I would be helping them if I put it up on YouTube. But what I will do is fire back on Twitter. So that's what we're going to do. Now, keep in mind, this guy in particular, when I was talking about Kendrick and breaking down Kendrick's lyrics, I was a genius. I was brilliant. I was extremely nuanced. His words.
He got the red toucan. He's ready to slide. Oh, this is 12 minutes too. He's sliding.
His words, right? Funny how now that I'm breaking down Drake, that has all changed, right? Now I don't understand the culture. Now I shouldn't be speaking on certain things.
I'm always shocked when people in the comments say, like, the analysts, people who interact with the content that I create, the videos I put out, when they say things like, man, I used to watch you in middle school. I watched you in high school. People will tell me all the time, man, when I was in high school, I used to watch you every Saturday. I'm a doctor now.
Damn, homie. In high school, you was the man, homie. What the fuck happened to you?
Whoa! Yo, what the hell? Yo, what am I seeing right now? the beef I never expected. I'm flabbergasted. These are both my homies too. I don't even know what to do. Yo, that's crazy. These niggas is going crazy right now. What set? Oh, yo, low key, my heart is actually beating for real, for real. Like I did not wait. Yo, I knew that these guys were going back and forth, but I didn't really have time to go in depth and look at it. I'm literally finding this out in real time with y'all, chat. This is insane.
I mean, it's like crazy to me. And so I can understand who the majority of the people are who tend to watch a lot of these videos. And I imagine the same is happening for Matt. And he's got a lot of support from industry people. He's building relationships very quickly. But I'm not quite sure.
Don't do that, fam. Slither Ray says you're going to have to pick a side now. No.
Sure. And I'll say this. And I know for a fact that most of the people who are watching these videos are probably middle schoolers and high schoolers, just in general, because that's what it is in our space, especially.
Wah, 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 wah. Hey, Justin, you do realize there's a thing on YouTube called YouTube Analytics. You don't need to fucking guess at who's watching your videos, but it's kind of funny how you said you knew for a fact that all my audience is middle schoolers and high school. But let's just actually look at my analytics.
Oh, he's gonna pull up the analytics.
Actually check the data. As you could see here, not a huge hit with the ladies, right? Not a huge hit with the ladies. 14%. I appreciate every one of you that do watch. Most of my audience are men, right? But when we get down to the age category, ages 13 to 17 years old, 1.2%. So my question is Justin Hunt stupid or is he just dumb? People watching my content are in between.
Yo, you have to chill, Bridget. That's my Bridget, that dog. Yo, you have to chill, dog. But you're my Bridget too. Yo.
Between the age of 25 and 44 for the most. 40% 25 to 34. Middle schoolers and high schoolers aren't watching my content. So the whole reason and how you just framed your angle against me was fucking stupid.
I'll say this. And I know for a fact that most of the people who are watching these videos,
these niggas is gonna have to catch the fade. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to encourage any violence. Sorry, no. We're not encouraging. Jesus Christ. I'm shocked.
are probably middle schoolers and high schoolers, just in general, because that's what it is in our space, especially.
It's ignorant. It's ignorant. And it is pretty disgusting, but I see what you're trying to do. It's not working because it's stupid, but I do see what I peep game.
Matt, what's the dirt? Continues to make a point that in 10, 15 years from now, he wants to be the go-to guy. He wants to be the guy that has the best coverage of this battle. And probably any coverage of any battle or beef that he makes videos about.
Crazy.
All I do is do the very, very best job that I can. The very best job that I can. I try very, very hard to research. I put a lot of time into this. Keep in mind, we're talking about a Family Matters record that came out 4 months ago. I'm taking my time with these records. Yes, I am.
There are things that Matt just isn't in the position to properly contextualize.
Like, What's the Dirt is a really great YouTube channel to me. I think he's from Canada too, if I'm not mistaken.
Wait a minute. I'm sorry. I was looking at another screen. I just heard my voice. Oh, shit. Yo! I'm going nuts. Oh, shit. What do I have to do with any of this, man? Bruh.
So like his approach to it is super nuanced, you know what I mean? And you could tell he puts a lot of heart and passion into it, you know, and I think he does a great job.
Oh, and
yo, he just think it's on one right now.
his earnest effort to be objective.
We got action.
He states a lot of opinions as if they are fact.
You mean kind of like what you just did regarding my audience, claiming that, you know, all high school and middle schoolers watch me and that's it? You mean like that? Like speaking facts like that?
Yo, bro. Watch. Yo, Matt. Chill, bro. He's pissed.
Watch me and that's it?
See right there? Pissed off, Rick Ross.
All high school and middle schoolers watch me and that's it?
That breathe. That's a pissed off breathe, bro. Like, bro. And another thing.
You mean like that? Like speaking facts like that?
I'll say this, and I know for a fact.
Yo, if these guys are in each other's faces, pause. Somebody would have swung already.
That most of the people who are watching these videos are probably middle schoolers and high schoolers, just in general, because that's what it is in our space, especially.
Drake strategically trolls Kendrick by getting his own mother
here's
to
the meat and
start off
potatoes.
the track, requesting that Drake not use the word.
Maybe in this song, you shouldn't start by saying.
It's pretty clever because his mother probably doesn't approve of him using this word either. She probably asked him many times over the years not to use it, but she ultimately couldn't do anything about it because Drake is half black. The other side of his family uses it. So she had really zero.
Oh, I needed to hear what his answer was. I was trying to get him on the line, but even better.
Drake is half black. The other side of his family uses it. I have a fundamental rebuttal to that.
Just to tell you guys ahead of time, his rebuttal sucks.
Okay, again, when I was talking about how I didn't realize middle schoolers and high schoolers were my primary audience, it still trips me out. I had no idea. I'm running to compete with, you know, Rachel Maddow.
So you guys see what he's trying to do here, right? He's trying to frame it like my content is fucking corrupting the youth or some shit. It's a slime ball snake move is what it is. It's snaky as fuck, slimy as fuck, completely wrong, but that's what he's trying to do.
He gave probably to his mom and said clearly his dad side of the family uses it. My family growing up didn't use the N-word. I made a whole video on my channel. I didn't say the N-word for 20 years.
Bro, I could kind of tell.
But it's not a word that every black family uses. It's not a word that's accepted.
That's kind of a misstep right there. Don't do that. I gotta pull it back a bit, bro. You see, this is where the misstep happens again. Being black is not antiquated by the amount of times we say the word nigga. You know, I guess because we're black, we get the nigga pass, but it doesn't make it right. So if somebody doesn't say it or it speaks articulately, for example, I've been told a lot of times, but you speak so well. So basically, or I get told, you know, you talk white. So that's where, you know, it can become a little bit of a slippery slope when commenting on people like the brother Justin. You know what I'm saying? Like, he speaks super articulately. I might even not be using the right word. This nigga, he knows how to really break down what he's talking about, okay, in an eloquent fashion. But it doesn't make him any less black. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be kind of careful when poking shots at somebody for the lack of, I don't know, slang that they use and stuff like that. Because there's a lot of shit that people say over here that I don't say, and it don't make me any less black. You feel me? So I'm just saying, just got to be kind of careful when it comes to certain things like that.
It's not a word that every...
As you know, a brother speaking as a friend of both sides, and I'm speaking as a friend of Matt, like, you got to be kind of careful when you're using those things to send a shot at a black man. You know what I'm saying?
Black family uses. It's not a word that's accepted in the house.
So you see what he's trying to do to me there, right? He's trying to frame it like I believe every black person uses the N-word and every black family uses it. Now, I didn't think I need to put this clip in the fucking video, But this guy obviously doesn't know what he's talking about when it comes to this. So let's look at why I would say that about Drake's family.
And I'm also like, I come from a family in Memphis, Tennessee, where it's like, it's just something we say to each other, you know, and it's like,
I personally don't believe this guy's really that intelligent. I don't. To me, it's clear that he took the best Twitter talking points and
don't do that neither. Justin is pretty intelligent.
Regurgitate it into a video. There's also the fact that the last time he made a video about me, it did really well for him. So I see the play. But what he's trying to set up here and the shit he's trying to angle against me is fucking disgusting. It's snaky as fuck. It's disingenuous as fuck. And I don't fucking appreciate it.
Thanks for demonetizing my
This is a great example of getting lost in your own hubris.
He said this is a great example of me being lost because he assumed that I assumed that all black families use the M-word. And he's trying to peg that on me and put that on me. That is bullshit. That is fucking bullshit. Fuck this guy.
Yo, I'm going to have to put your on timeout for the F words there, brother.
On a regular basis by the work.
So you see what I'm saying? He uses this middle school, high school thing as like the basis of his fucking argument, which is completely idiotic.
Yo, Matt's mad, bro.
Because we just looked at the analytics. So his whole framework there is fucking stupid. Stupid.
He gives a probably for what his mom might think. He says definitely his family uses that word.
I said probably, meaning I don't know for sure that his mom ever asked him not to use it.
Somebody said that in the chat before. I've seen somebody say that in the chat before. Salute to you, whoever said that.
I don't know that. Maybe she could have asked him not to use it. Maybe she asked him many times not to use it. Or maybe she just let him be. I don't fucking know. That's what the probably means there. That is what the probably means. But like when you try to take words like that and reposition and flip it to contort whatever stupid ass narrative you have, this is what you get. This is what you get.
So he's presenting things as if they're certain, but it's not certain.
How the fuck am I presenting things as certain when I preface with the word probably, maybe? You do know what those words mean, right? Probably and maybe. It means not for sure.
And what's also really clever here is that Drake is 37 years old and he says the N-word 37 times on this track. And I believe his
this is a real point of contention, eh? Jesus Murphy.
His reasons for doing this is he's basically saying the word for every year that he's been alive to symbolize that
he should have never put that part in the video. Because like these guys should be friends. They shouldn't be beefing with each other. This is not something that I'm expected. This is just weird. I feel like I'm in a Twilight Zone.
he was indeed born black.
Now, I talked about, actually, I don't even know if I really talked about this. I definitely retweeted this moment when I saw this yesterday. I honestly, after I saw this, I almost tuned out to
I reached for the fucking stars with Kendrick Lamar. Came with theories that like he was talking about the Kill Bill movie when that probably might not be the case. Like the most insane theories possible, like reaching for the fucking moon. And knowing myself that Drake does and is good at taking dates and numbers and flipping them and using it in his music, why can't this pertain to Drake? Why can't this pertain to Drake when he uses the word heavily throughout the track? He uses it heavily because it is a rebuttal to Kendrick asking him not to use it. So when I noticed he used it that many times, I'm like, holy shit, he's really turning up on this song. With his use of the N-word. Like, what the fuck's going on here? I did a quick Control F and it came up 37 times. So that's pretty interesting. Now, am I saying it's a reach? It could be, but to like completely destroy me on it when I had my takes on 616 and Euphoria were fucking 100 times more insane, just proves that this is not a me thing. This is a Drake thing. This is a Drake thing. They don't want to hear anything about Drake. Drake is incapable of doing this. Only Your Highness Kendrick Lamar, Jesus himself, is able to do these types of things. That's what these guys think.
Let's imagine
We got content today, bro.
That What's the Dirt nailed this. Maybe let's say that this is his 616 moment where he's saying Kendrick is rapping from Drake's perspective. Let's say he is correct about that, the way he was with the 616 moment. Let's say that's the case. Then that would mean Drake sat down.
Like, it's funny how he gives such credence to my theory on 616, but completely shits on something as minuscule as this too, right? Like, it wasn't like supposed to be a wow moment for me. It could very well be a reach, but it is something worth noting when it, part of Kendrick's angle and the reason why Drake uses the N-word so heavily is to combat what Kendrick said, asking him not to use it.
Consciously thought out.
I would like to hear from the horse's mouth, to be honest. We need to find out from Drake. Did you really say the word nigga 37 times to prove a point? Because to be honest, if Drake did do that, that's corny as hell. I'm not gonna sugarcoat the shit. It's corny as hell if that is exactly what happened.
The number of niggas to include in his song landed on 37 because of his age.
Old John Cole,
you guys seen enough. You see what he's trying to do.
Old John Cole Trackstar 416 Trackstar Music. Thanks for the donation. He said 37 for 37 years. Thank you, brother. Big respect right there. Oh man. These guys, that's crazy. What do you do when two friends are beefing? Slaughter Ray says Drake be corny sometimes. Yo, stop it. Leave Aubrey alone, yo. If he did that, that's corny as hell, though. I'm not gonna lie. But I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt. He didn't do that. I think Matt might be reaching a little bit with that one. I will say that. Let me see.
Especially the length of that trailer at the end of the video is growing.
It's grown, yeah. No, that's invaluable for me, getting acknowledged from people like Joe Budden and academics. I mean, regardless of what you want to say, they're two titans in this media space. I mean, to me, Joe was the best that ever did it as far as media personality. And then academics.
This is not it. And wait, salute to this interview. Even this one right here. There's newer comments now. Let me do a comment sweep here. Sort by newest. 6 hours ago. Okay, in his Family Matters breakdown that dropped yesterday, I really appreciate how he exposed the true views about about black people, as if we identify ourselves as N-words. Oh, damn! I thought this comment was going in a good direction. And he assumes that our black parents are just automatically comfortable with us using the word. He also confuses culture with heritage and the way that he may seem like systematics from the outside, but deeply reveals his own biases and shortcomings as an outsider, like Aubrey. Yo, bro. Okay, who is he positioning himself as an expert within the culture? Oh, there's more. Oh my God, there's a lot. I'm not reading all of that, bro. That's just too much. You're gone too far, dog. You're gone too far. But thanks for the comment, though. Yo. This is the battle of the Titans that I did not expect. Is there anything else that I'm missing on this? Did Justin reply? We got action over here. Okay, let's go under the post here. The 37 shit isn't even the problem. Call that a reach. No issue here. The issue is Justin's trying to craft a narrative that I assumed all black people use the N-word. Then he followed up with framing my content as as toxic for the youth. There's nothing about those. Oh, there's more. Sorry, my bad. There's nothing fair about those critiques. That's slimy as fruit. He knows what he's doing, and I'm not an freaking idiot. Oh, did Justin respond to this? I feel like I got this from his page. He took my video as a diss track. I actually see these words. Justin be using some big ass words. Commiserated with the editorial process and know the feeling of having an idea not received this the way I hoped. Damn, 12-minute response, this guy says. I'm honored, actually. This is the first time someone's rebutted a commentary of mine with a solid watch. Okay. Listen, guys. Hopefully you guys can figure this out. Maybe we can do some kind of mediation over here on the network, get both of you guys in some kind of a debate format here. But I just did not expect Justin Hunt, aka the company man, and my brother Matt from What's the Dirt to be over here beefing. All right, guys. I'll give you guys an update on what's happening up behind the scenes when it comes to that, because I'm gonna have to talk to both of these gentlemen and just figure out what happened, man. Like, where did we go wrong, man? Why is there some way that we can be friends again? But salute to both parties in the end of the day. I want to slide over to this Kilani Jewelry shooting. Okay. Salute to the boy Kilani, aka Kilani Jewelers. I'll pull up something on the screen here. He sent a message. Apparently, there's been a shooting 2 nights in a row. Actually, we'll do this. We'll do a news story first. Kilani Jewelry Store. So he has a jewelry store over here in Toronto on Eglinton West. We'll see what we can find here. I want to see if I can find a CP24 news story on it, because okay, here we go. Perfecto.
Well, the business in question is called Kilani Jewerly, and it caters to some very high-profile clients. I can tell you that there is now a heightened police presence here in the Eglinton and Bathurst area, where these shootings have left many residents on edge.
We were fast asleep. My wife just nudged me in bed and said, "Did you hear that?" And I said, "No, I didn't." And she said she heard gunshots, woke her up.
For the second night in a row, residents living near this Midtown jewelry store were jolted out of bed. Some people we spoke to were so rattled by the gunfire, they did not want to be identified.
I was talking to my son this morning. He's 7 years old. I said, I heard something this morning. He was like, yeah, I heard that too. I woke up and I heard it. He's only 7. I'm like, oh my gosh, are we safe in this area?
While no one was hurt by the bullets, many shots were fired at this business. Residents tell me they heard at least 8 loud pops over the course of 2 nights.
I'm kind of wondering
2 nights in a row, they're just going there popping up the place, eh?
if I should be afraid. I'm not at the moment. I'm concerned.
Police believe these were drive-by shootings, but have not yet released any description of a vehicle or suspects, and the motive is still under investigation. City News has learned that this is a high-end jewelry store with famous clients. According to Instagram, Kilani's is the official jeweler of the Toronto Raptors and also caters to rapper Drake and DJ Khaled, among several other big names. I spoke to one of the owners over the phone who told me they are very startled by the shootings. They're focused on cleaning up and reopening and cannot comment due to the police investigation.
We're not used to this, but I get that.
Jesus, Murphy. So, the Kilani Jewelry Store was shot up 2 nights in a row over on Eglinton West. Kilani himself, or the owners of the shop, the family, because it's a family that owns the shop, put up a statement. And in the statement, they said, and let me just clear some of these comments off the screen quick fast. In the statement, he said, "We want to thank everyone for the love and support that we received. Everyone is good and safe, and we will be back in business soon. The Kilani Jewerly team." And then in the caption, it says, "Thanks for your love and support we have received. We are all good and safe, and we'll be back in business soon." There's been a few posts, like for example, he just did an interview not too long ago. I wonder if they still have it up on the blogs, because he actually took down the interview that he did with the boy YG. Let me see if I can find that. Salute keeps it solid. I'm just trying to find it on their page here. They might have took it down off of their page too. Interesting. Okay, let's go to another page here. T.TV. Okay, here's their report on it. And you can see Kilani in front of a microphone in the post that I just posted right there. Okay, here we go. So they had a podcast, or Kilani had a podcast that he had just started. I think it was called "What the F" or something. I'll pull it up in a minute. And he says, "Why?" And the caption here says, "YG calls K Money and Casper his bros after ratting scandal, and says he is cooking up the tape."
Money and Casper, those are my bros. At
Yeah,
the end of the day.
Casper is
I fuck with K Money and I fuck with K Money and Casper. So anytime when I see anybody that are my bros that I fuck with and I'm watching their Snapchat, their story, and I see them at this jeweler or that jeweler, I just tell them, bro, like, fam, you're just wasting your money, Cody. You're gonna get what you're getting, and then you're gonna have to spend more money again to probably make it better or to do whatever again. You just go to Kilani, fam, and just get our next mixtape coming with Casper that we're cooking up right now. We just need probably 5 more songs and we're done that mixtape, and just keep going. The K Money.
All right, so he had a podcast episode, and for some reason after the shooting, and maybe they might have it on this page, after the shooting, they're saying that the podcast, that Kilani took down the episode. Let me go on Keep Six. I think they might have up there. Let's go to Keep Six. Let's see if we can. Oh, here we go. 2 nights back to back. Someone shot up the jewelry store. Oh, and also he was
a curious coincidence or something.
Somebody from a vehicle drop.
Like Kilani was actually starting to get into music, which kind of threw me for a loop. I was like, this nigga do music now? Didn't he? Isn't he like 50 years old? You're starting music now? Let me pull up my YouTube page here. Let me go into my own channel, because I did an interview with Kilani years ago. Surprise, surprise. Kilani. Here we go. Let's find some clips. Okay. Quick question for you, Kilani.
Yes, sir.
As the jeweler to the pretty much everybody, to everybody who's counts in this audio, you know what I'm saying? That audio sounds exactly how the audio was sounding earlier when I was not trying to go live.
Elaborate piece that you made last year.
Wow. So many pieces.
I know, that's what I'm like. What's the one that you were like, yo, you want to make that for real? Are you sure you want to make that, bro?
If I want to bring back when, because as we moved up to our new side, the new building, and we brought in a whole creative directing and different management and hiring new employees, different talent, new talent. I started with younger people. Everybody was looking at me like, why are you leaving the older people? Are you coming at young designers or younger people that is not as compatible, like to do the job that you're looking for, because our pieces is so complicated. So I said the same way I started and trained you through my journey to train you on how my vision is, I can train someone else. But now, as you train someone, you give him the vision. It doesn't mean he just took.
Hold on. Yo, I didn't ask him that question, bro. Yo, I always remember this interview. This nigga didn't answer one question that I asked him. Can we rewind just quick fast? And I won't go all the way. Pause.
New talent.
Look at the question.
I'm like, what's the one that you were like, yo, you want to make that for real? Are you sure you want to make that, bro?
If I want to bring back when, because as we moved up to our new.
I was asking him like, what was your most elaborate piece? This man brought me to a whole other building.
Working there, the real hard work that everyone is putting out, you know what I mean? So it changed the view of me making things, and it started to make me more focus on quality control, like making sure all the pieces are coming out correctly the way I visioned it. Even if he's setting the diamond, he has to set the diamonds exactly how I told him, right, left, right. You understand what I'm saying? Big, small, small, big. That's how I want it to be aligned. I want it to be staggered. So much concept. There's so many different settings, different goals, and it takes a vision, and the same thing takes with the designers, but it takes a training session. So from the ones in the past, I did great pieces, man. There's a lot of pieces. They all meant a lot to me. I did the Drake piece, the Big O.
The Big O.
The Big O one?
Yes.
Oh, that's you,
one. That was a good design. That was a good
Kilani Jewerly. Yeah. In the house.
It came out from
it's a stupid
a piece that I made, and he liked the idea. And
y'all remember that piece? The Big O. That was one of the craziest Drake pieces.
Stupid. And he wanted something big, and it was for the views. At the time.
Stupid pendant.
That was the one. Sorry to interrupt you. That's the one he said he wears when he gets inspiration, when he wants to just drop some
amazing.
Tunes.
It's a stupid pendant, man.
And everybody posted it all over America, but they never tagged the jeweler. And he tagged directly, so they haven't. But it's been good because it makes me see how great I'm doing, and I love my pictures are floating, and it just makes me work harder and harder. But I've created more pieces, like I've did pieces for P. Rain, I did pieces for Belly, I did pieces for all these artists. Like I don't want to miss and count everybody, everyone from.
So
athletes,
you're telling me
so many different guys, but I love these guys too.
Yeah, Kilani is the jeweler to the stars. Like this is the guy that people come to get the elaborate pieces. Like that Drake that OVO piece is actually can't say that word. Is redonkulous. Okay, like I don't even know how much something like that cost. But I don't know, man. 2 nights in a row, somebody's trying to send Kilani a message.
Wagwan people, PK Herx here. I have a question. Why do you shoot up Kilani's jewelry store? Make it make sense. You want to be ops with the jeweler? Why? Because he didn't showcase your piece as the hottest piece out of the icebox today, or whatever he does on his page?
I don't know.
Why are you guys shooting up the jewelry store? Toronto is a fucked up place. You're telling me you're gonna shoot up the jewelry store 2 nights in a row? Why? What did Kilani do to you? He didn't give you a piece at a cheap price. He overcharged you for his work. You know what they say about Picasso, right? Picasso could draw a sketch in 5 minutes, but it took him 40 years to have the ability to do that. So if Kalani's charging you a price for his super iced out max, whatever he calls it, pay the price. Why are you guys being haters and shooting up Kalani's for? What did Kilani do to you guys? Wagwan people, PK Herx here. I have a question.
Salute to PK Herc. I don't really think that might even be the issue, though. I think it might be a little bit deeper than that. It might go a little deeper than that. Why are my DMs going off like this? Let me go and check on Kalani's page, because I know he started a rap career. I don't know if he was dissing anybody. I don't think he was. Look at these pieces. Jesus Christ. Look at the detail. I don't see any Gary Trent iced out Toronto Max. Because the thing is, it wasn't a robbery. It'd be one thing if they tried to rob the jewelry store, and I doubt that they leave any jewelry in that store overnight. With it being such a high-profile jewelry store, I doubt that they leave anything over there overnight. So even trying to rob the place wouldn't even make any sense. This is definitely a message that's being sent to him. Let me pull up something here. What's this? Miami Ice. One moment, gang.
I can pick you up over here. Bro, I'm gonna just sit like this, bro. Someone left their phone on the Mercedes. Oh, no way. Oh, my phone, yes.
My bad. I didn't want to be calling up that camera.
The smokes too.
Thank
Mad.
you. Please record this, man.
Very good. My phone had to be
Yo,
behind us.
guys.
Hold on. Let's go check it out with Diego Snow.
Oh. Are you sure you know how to take it out? How long we doing?
Damn it, Chip. This smart kid keep playing jokes on me, man. He switched it back. I need your help right now.
Okay. I'll be Akram's part. Okay. So what you're gonna let me do my part so I can no, because you're acting.
Gonna do what you gonna do.
Is there like a music? Is it you guys filming a video? Let me see something. I want to see
It's the culture that
the music video that these guys have been working on. Spot the fake. Yo, the man's been going off on the YouTube channel, but he did take down the interview. So I don't know what's up with that. Yeah, the last thing actually he did post this 5 months ago. So let me chill on going off. Posting shorts.
Kilani. So how much would it cost me to get a custom nameplate pendant made?
It depends on the size of this nameplate that you're trying to create and if it's going to have diamonds or not. That can drive the price between $300 up to $100K.
Okay, so if I want one, where do I start or what information do you need me to give?
Have your name ready. Choose your font. If not, we can help you design your own idea by involving you in the jewelry making process and happen to know if you're going to have diamonds or not. That can make the difference in the price. And if you have your jeweler, submit your idea to him. If not, click the link below where you can contact me directly and we can speak on your new custom nameplate idea.
Kilani.
Jesus, man. Well, hold your head to Kilani. I'm just going through my DMs right now. I'm getting bare DMs about this Lady SB shit. Hold your head to Kilani. Hopefully he's able to get the store open and it doesn't taint the customer experience of going over there, because you don't want to be up in a place where you're thinking, at any point in time might shoot up the place. But there's definitely more to it than what meets the eye. Obviously, there's not going to be, we don't like the piece that you gave me the other day, so we're going to shoot up the front of your store. Okay? There's obviously things that we would have to know more about Kilani's inner business and his inner workings. And I'm not talking about the business of the jewelry store itself, just whatever his personal business is, whatever he's got going on, to know a little bit more about this. All right. So big salute to Kilani Jewelry, jewelers. I mean, big salute to the homie from Kilani himself, right? The face of the brand. And yeah, hopefully they can get this sorted out. Actually, I'm going to keep my YouTube open because I wanted to show y'all something here quick, fast. Big salute to Roadrunner. There was a conversation. There was a video that I did a reaction to as far as with Roadrunner and the things that he was saying about immigration that's going on over here in Canada. Okay. It's definitely a hot button issue as far as the amount of immigrants that have been coming into our country. And let me just stop beating around the bush. Indian immigrants that have been coming into our country. There's been a super high influx, I guess, as compared to over the last 2 years that we've been seeing, maybe even the last 5 years to be more precise, where, you know, there's been more people who've immigrated to this country than usual. And then we also have to add in the migrants that have been coming from war-torn countries and stuff like that. It's been getting pretty tight around here. Price of rent has gone through the sky. To get an average one-bedroom apartment is probably like $2,400. I'll play a clip from before what Roadrunner was saying, but I'm also going to go through some of these comments because you guys were super passionate about this issue here. Let's play it again.
Definitely a very light that we talk about on.
I've been living here since the early 2000s because we were living here peacefully.
Actually, easiest way to do this is let's go back to the Instagram page. That's the best way to do this. Let's go back to my Instagram page. Make sure to follow me on Instagram, Friday Ricky Dread. That's DRED. Let's go on to my Instagram and find my better Roadrunner. And then we'll go back.
Yo, there's nobody I feel more bad for than brown people that have been living here since the early 2000s because we were living here peacefully until a small minority of brown people came along and messed it up for everybody, wallahi. And you know which ones I'm talking about. It's the ones that are young and dundas every night. Dancing. Tunuk, tunuk, tun, tunuk, tunuk, tun. Go home, brother. You know? Because now they all want us out of here. And I ain't leaving. You don't have to leave either. Just fix up. Yo, there's no...
Okay, so let's take it back over to the YouTube channel here. Because after I posted that, and the commentary that we were had back and forth. Big salute to OVO Yachty. He was also in that conversation as well. A lot of people jumped in the comments with some serious comments too. So, for example, this person here, and I'll give them some credit here. Jermaine Camacho, 3944 says, and let me make this bigger on the screen. I busted my damn eyes out. So wow, Canada is going had to go. Sorry, wow, the changes in Canada had to go is amazing. I came to Canada in 1967, 57 years ago, and I was only 21. And looking back, I missed so much of this lifestyle. The abundance of things you can buy without going broke. Life was so sweet. I think we had half the population. I'm 78. And I live the best life and in a peaceful country where the system is designed for all Canadians. Let me see if there was one comment in particular that I was just like, God damn, bro, you wrote a book. And there's other ones in here. It's not rocket science. People all want to stay in Toronto. US has many states to choose from. People need to populate other provinces. That sounds a little crazy. Look at Nova Scotia, St. Catharines, Thorold, and Welland. It speaks for itself. Niagara region in general. Yes, we great schools. We have good jobs and hospitality. We have inviting neighborhoods. We have been we've had foreign friends, family, and neighbors all our lives. Also, we show respect always. That's what we grew up on. Multiculturalism is basically the Canadian motto. Shaking my head. Now, with all this wokeness, can't tell y'all the truth. We get arrested. We've had enough. Get the F out. We want our Canada back. Whoa. I didn't expect the comment to go there. I think it said, we want our Canada back. Bye. God damn. There was one comment in particular that freaking had me going crazy. Hold on, let's do another filter in here. Let's go to the newest. And it was under another video also, the 70,000 immigrants. Let me pull that one up. That might be the one that I'm talking about that had like a crazy one. Oh, this is it. Look at this. I don't know if we're going to be able to do this one. This is the mission. Please understand one correction you need to have your mind is you have to have in mind is yes, we're having too many people because we don't have any of the resources and the space for the jobs. The problem if the jobs we had the housing and the resourcefuls, yes, it would be fine to bring a million people, but you have to understand the government did is between 2022 specifically and now basically opened the doors and told everybody to bum rush it. We've taken the guardrails off of immigration, so all the people coming under the foreign worker program originally prior to 2017 were only supposed to work in agriculture, construction, and food plants. The parameters, what Justin did in 2022, while we were all in our lockdown and told us to stay inside as much as possible, he took the guardrails off and said you can work in an industry and employers just went berserk or bazark, and we're pulling people, selling permits for 5,000 to 8,000 a head, specifically in India and the Punjabi region. And so that's what's going on. Why we got a demographic change that took our beautiful 20 bean soup country down to 2 bean soup. Yo, I'm not going to read the rest of this because this is crazy. This man is passionate. Or woman, Monica Richards, 1473. Holy shit, man. Is that how y'all really feel? Is it really like that? Hold on, let me ask you guys a question here. And the last poll that I asked, that I had here that I've completely forgot about is what's they're accurate in his new video? 63% says yes, 36% says no. And I'm going to tread lightly. Do Canadians, and I'm asking you guys as people who are Canadian citizens, want immigrants to leave? Question marks? Is that what you guys are on right now? Because this man's what said he took it from a 20 bean soup to a 2 bean soup because India already has had the scamming to pay to immigrate to Canada infrastructure prior to the change, and we're having people pay to come to the country and work in fake jobs, go to fake diplomas, mill schools in Brampton and out in the West Coast to get fake jobs, offer letters to the LMA application. They still can get out. They can still get out on the soil. And so when they took the guardrails off, one second, Randy, when they took the guardrails off, they and his spelling is a little bit wild. India was the country that could quickly adapt, and that's why they had so many temporary foreign workers. That does not include people that were under the fake buy your LMA applications, which is illegal in other countries. So actually, within the span of 5 years going on, 7, our population went from 32 million to 40 million. That's too many people too fast. We cannot have the million people per year coming into and that doesn't include people who are under other programs, and listen, man, broski, he's spitting knowledge though. I don't think he's wrong. It's just a lot. And that's what's happening in Canada now, being locked out of our jobs. Canadians are 1.4 million unemployed, but they're bringing in millions of people. Where are those people going to work when those citizens can't find work? So what's going on? Yes, we're having a country of immigration, but it cannot be a bum rush the door, and anybody can have terrorist come in and have. Look, his punctuation's all over the place. I'm not going to do this. But yes, people are very, very passionate about this subject. Let me ask you guys again, because you got to remember, a lot of us are products of immigration. Oh my God! Before I could even ask, I can already see the results. Y'all niggas on some 50% shit? On some go back to your country shit? Whoa. Is it gone that far where people are just, we can't cohabitate this place? Let's see what this person's saying right here. This is all Justin Trudeau and the Liberal NDP coalition voted in an incompetent drama teacher, and some are still surprised by the level of stupidity and that we're currently exposed to. We need an election, not a new liberal leader. This party proved their worthiness the moment they got into office, and Jagmeet Pension Singh is also complicit in holding us down by refusing to man up and call an election. Oh, look at this one over here. India is the third richest country in the world. Why do we need to come here? I should be visiting there, but because they have such a bad rapport, nobody in the world would need to go there for anything. Interesting. Yeah, I just wanted to point this out because this and the other video that I dropped, if I could pull that up quick fast, had some of the longest comments I actually feel that I've ever seen in the history of my channel here. All right, 70,000, if I could find that.
English.
All right, the comments went crazy over here too. Let's go to newest. That's not the longest one. There was somebody who put like a book in there. Was it this guy? Let's see some of these comments over here. Nah, these kids ain't dumb. They know they ain't getting hired, so why bother? That's another thing that people, the common sentiment, and even something that I've been debating with people even behind the scenes. Do y'all think that a lot of the jobs that are out here are jobs that young people even want at this point? For example, is the average Canadian kid going to go work at Tim Hortons? Or, this is just a mute argument because the average person over here ain't going to try to work a lot of the jobs that are being taken by immigrants. Okay? We can complain and act like, oh, well, they're taking our jobs. They're taking our jobs. Little Timmy wants to be a content creator. Little Timmy wants to be a YouTuber or a streamer. I don't think little Timmy wants to go work at Timmy's. Okay? What's this guy saying here? Look at the root cause of the problem. It's all the colleges making money off these student immigrants. And it's the corporates who do not want to pay for decent living wages to Canadians so that they're hiring students at minimum wage jobs. Let's face it, it is capitalism at work, where the corporate has to save as much money as possible to share to shareholders. So yes, immigration is a huge problem, but immigrants alone are not at fault. The fault lies with the government, federal, provincial, and municipal and corporate entities in Canada as well. And let me know what y'all think on this topic as well. Is if you guys on some go back to your country shit right now? I'm actually kind of surprised. Many Canadians are on welfare in small towns. Down to Earth says. Young Money says Canada is just what Brampton Indians just want Brampton Indians to leave. They're taking over. Canadians just want Brampton. Yeah, Brampton's been having some crazy issues. Wrong. Ontario and Alabama now have the same per capita GDP. Interesting. What else we got in here? Common Gang Strong. Big Chill says, just stop shitting on the beaches. Laugh out loud. Facts. Let me see. Papa Op says, they need to build up parts of Northern Ontario, not 50-story towers downtown. That's a fact. I think they might be doing both, though. What else is going on here? Brian Russell says, yes, kids would work at Tim Hortons. Really? I was at Timmy's, not the one around the corner from me the other day, just any random Timmy's over here. And I'm in Scarborough, right? And I looked in the window of the drive-thru and I was like, damn. It's only South Asian people working in there. So is it because the owner is only hiring South Asian people, and let's say some little white girl comes up to the counter with her application or her resume, that's just getting thrown into the shredder? Is that what's happening? Because to be honest, I don't think that's happening. I don't think little Sally's even going into Timmy's with her resume. She might be going into Timmy's with a camera to try to do an IRL stream. But I don't think that maybe in out of town, like maybe in Coburg and all those places like that, you see different ethnicities. You see little white girls working at Timmy's. But yeah, it's a tough one. I really can't even call it when I think about it. Because if that's the case, if you can go to Napanee, Ontario, and when you go into the Tim Hortons in Napanee, Ontario, it's bare white girls working in there. Okay, you go to one of those on-the-run rest stops on the way, bare little white kids working in there. So it's not like they don't want the jobs neither. And as far as with the black population, you know, are black people trying to work at Timmy's? And I'm asking, I'm not even just being rhetorical. I'm literally asking you guys in the chat. Are black people trying to work at Timmy's, like young black teenagers? Is that the move right now? Because I feel like some niggas think they too cool for that shit. I ain't working at Timmy's, son. Right? But, you know, you go into McDonald's, you see enough black kids working at the McDonald's and shit. At least the one downtown that I used to be by. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's a tough call when it comes to this whole immigration issue. I know a lot of people have been feeling very, very passionate. Even in the comments right now, as I'm popping them up on the screen, Big Chill says Canadians are humble, not arrogant, and racist like Americans. Yeah, to a degree. We're a little bit more covert with our racism here. Friday just Road to Success says Friday. Just say you're on the way to the lake house, to your lake house. I don't have a lake house. And listen, if I was, I'm going to make sure that there's no shit on the beach over there. Brian Russell says, yes, young black teens would work at Timmy's. When's the last time you seen a little black girl or black boy working at Timmy's? Think about that. That's crazy. Gucci Ghost 33 says 7 years ago it was all race Canadians. Now it's just one. The kids haven't changed that much. Yeah, when's the last time you seen like a little black girl working at Timmy's? Nails out shit. Girl from like right from the hood. Kevin Martin says, well, when it comes to the colleges, they get grants from the government to help run the institutions. And the more students enrolling, the more students take our loans. Which means more people owning the government. Yeah, I just had to make sure to bring this up. You know what I mean? I wanted to just do a quick, I thought it was an interesting thought experiment to just pull this up and see what was going on with some of these comments here. Because this conversation is definitely been a hot button issue here. And it's not going to end anytime soon. We're getting into a time where people are saying there might be another little pandemic. They might be in a little lockdown. So when that happens, are people going to be willing to take them jobs? Or there's going to be a lot more immigrants who are going to take the job that y'all niggas ain't going to take. You know what I'm saying? So to be continued. There'll definitely be more stories on this, but goddamn. Let me check the temperature over here quick fast. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. The question I was asking is, do Canadians want immigrants to leave? Oh no. 69% says yes and 31% says no. Oh, racist. Racist as hell. I'm just playing. Yeah, let's get off of this. Salute to all my Indian people over here and people from all other places. You know what I'm saying? Canada is built on immigration. We're an open country. We welcome everybody. Stop this. Be nice. But go back to your country. Bright. Rude. That's crazy. I did not expect the poll to go that direction. That was a mucky election right there. Let me pull something up on the screen quick fast. And I just want to take a quick whiz break. Big salute to Reed in the Streets over here who's watching on. He's been getting a little bit of backlash here and there for people not liking some of his videos. I'm going to play a part from this interview here.
Blah, blah, blah. And it's like, I was trying to tell you guys about these guys. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. With the YouTube, with the, filming homeless people and stuff like that, right? Like doing the interviews. Are you planning to go outside of Toronto? Maybe go to some other places, like even just like Barrie and places like that?
Yeah. I want to,
Yeah.
I really actually wanted to do a Canadian tour.
Yes.
Kind of like exposing Canada.
Vancouver, please.
Yeah, I need to go to Vancouver again. Yeah, real shit.
We need to Read in the Streets out there on Hastings, getting the real from the people over there, man. I'm looking forward to something like that, man.
Yeah. I gotta make it happen.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Read in the Streets, aka King B in the building.
Appreciate you, bro.
Appreciate you, brother. Before I get out of here, just another quick salute to the sponsors. Big salute to Diamond Club. Hit them up on their Instagram page, Diamond Club _Canada. Big salute to Only Loud. Hit them up on their Instagram page, Only Loud Canada. And I want to also send a salute to Exotic Hot Pots. Hit them up on their Instagram page, exotichotpots.ca. Read in the Streets in the building.
Much love.
We are off of this.
Peace.
Deuces.
We love hip hop.
Oh. What's going on here? One, two, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. What's going on there? Why is it out there?
Last artist question and
oh shit. What the hell happened there? I gotta fix this. I gotta re-upload this.
Toronto, man, and like the music scene. And I was saying,
there was a question I asked here that was
started posting street interviews and nobody cared, I probably would stop.
Okay, right here.
You decided to, I'm really gonna start going hard with these street videos. Like I started seeing them pop up on my timeline like crazy.
Yeah,
I'm gonna fix that later, guys.
When did that switch happen and what made that switch?
Well, other people doing similar things as me.
Yeah.
I feel like it throws me off a little bit.
Yeah.
So yeah.
What's one of the wildest?
Like where else would be like?
I'm trying to think on it, man, because
I think after COVID, it really
talking about off camera that you said you wanted to make sure that you express to the audience.
Yeah, we were talking about
right here,
Toronto, man, and like the music scene, and I was saying that I was thinking of trying to do like a Real Toronto part 2.
Yes.
You know?
Before you even talk about that, it's funny because I just had an interview with Mad Russian.
I
You know what I'm
know.
saying?
That guy's a legend.
Yeah.
Holy.
So, you know, why not do a Real Toronto 2, man?
Like after like that blog page tried to call me a rat for that Rexdale vlog with the Bosso boys, I'm just like, bro, like, you know what? Like this shit, man. Like, is it really even worth my energy? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
and then in the end, people calling you a rat and shit. Like, it's like, bro, like this. Like,
But why would they call you a rat
I don't
for
know.
a video where man's them welcomed you in? There's a video of you guys doing like a pop song, like like man's look like they were really happy to have you over there,
Bro, you would have to ask whoever posted that shit. I don't fucking know. It's pretty whack.
Is that the first time that you've seen something like that? Like even in a comment or something?
No, like I've seen comments like, "Oh, this guy's a rat." Like, you know, I've been getting that ever since I started.
Yeah.
Little comments, but to first like a blog page to say some shit like that, like, nah, never ever. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
that's crazy. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're trying to mess up your pockets, bro.
Yeah, it's crazy, bro. Mess up, like, bro.
Yeah, this full interview is going to be dropping soon. I don't know exactly when I'm going to drop this, but it definitely will be dropping soon, probably in the next couple of weeks. Salute to Read in the Streets. What else do I have on my list here of things that I wanted to talk about? Tory Lanez gave some money to Casanova 2 times. All right, big salute to Tory Lanez, free Tory. I know some people are gonna be like, "Why free Tory? He shot a chick." Listen, man, we don't know about that. The public verdict is still out on that. Okay, so let's slow down about man shooting. Yeah. So, courtesy of Keeps It Solid, says Casanova 2 times shouts out Tory Lanez for supporting him through his most challenging time of his life. Tory Lanez sent him enough money to last him all year. Okay, and the post here it says, at Tory Lanez, you one of the realest niggas I ever met. How you in jail looking out for a nigga in jail? Sent me enough money to last me for a whole year, lol. I love your heart. I love your soul. Free us till you see us. All right? It's a stand-up individual right there. Tory Lanez is sitting in jail right now, and you gotta remember, we spoke about this earlier. He had a program that he was doing where he was helping people, incarcerated people. He was helping people reopen their cases. He was raising money from the tapes. Okay, this is all mentioned over here. 472 inmates, actively reopened 476 cases. He was raising money from those jail tapes. These tapes, right, Chassa? Copyright. Right? These tapes over here. He was getting money from the streams, and he was doing good things with the money. So I guess one of the things he decided to do with that money is sprinkle it on some of his brothers. Like, yo, I know my brother Casanova 2 times is dealing with a case right now. It makes you think. I wonder who else he sent money to. Casanova's not the only person who's locked up right now. And, might be going through it. Like, he might have sent money to AR Ab. Who knows? Right? Who else is dealing with a case right now that's like gone for a while? Maybe YFN Lucci. Young Thug. He got to send, if he sends money to YFN Lucci, he got to send money to Young Thug too. But them niggas might have more money than him. Right? But Casanova 2 times, he ain't got money like that. Right? He came home not too long before he had his career. And then quickly after he went away. I think within 2 years of him being home. Does he even have a check mark on Instagram? I don't even think he even got a check mark. That's not him. What the hell is this nigga's Instagram? Let me know what Casanova's Instagram is. I can't even find this shit over here. We ain't doing all that. That's too much work. Oh, okay. I got it. Big Casanova. Casanova. Let's do that. Big. Yeah, he got a check mark. I don't know why I'm disrespecting the brother. What's this one here? Love is just a word till someone comes along and adds the meaning to it. Niggas going through it. Like this is him in his cell. It's October 2023. Yo, how long has Casanova been gone for? Has it been that long? I wonder if he got convicted. 1 second here. Now I'm curious. Pause. Conviction. Let's put it up on the screen. Because I just want to see how long he's going to be gone for. Casanova. Casanova 2 times conviction. Let's do this. Rapper. Damn, bro. Is that how they're dealing with the man? Am I not spelling it right? Casanova. Casanova was sentenced to 15 years in federal prison after being convicted of multiple charges, including robbery, drug trafficking, and gun-related offenses. Has since denounced his ties to the gang. That's the apes. 15 years. Yeah, he's gonna need that money. Salute to Tory Lanez, because Tory Lanez got a 10-piece, right? So for him to be able to say, you know what? I got 10 years, but you got longer than me and less money than me. I got you, bro. And then he be dissing the Canadians. Wow. Wow, Kendrick. You not like us, right? Is Tory not like us neither? Or not like y'all? Wow. I don't want to relate it back to that, but come on, dog. Y'all feel the same about Tory? Let me know. What's the temperature out there? Y'all feel the same way about Tory Lanez? You not like us. You not like us, right? You feel that? What about Tory? Putting money in niggas' commissary for a year. Y'all ain't on some go back to Canada with some when it comes to Tory, right? I thought so. Free the boy Tory Lanez, man. He ain't shoot that bitch, bro. I know y'all are gonna be like, Friday, don't get canceled. Listen, man. I don't think I have a Meg Thee Stallion interview coming anytime soon. He ain't shoot the bitch. Let me follow Casanova. Okay. Free him until it's backward. Make Tory free again. Get it in black, get it in red. Stop playing. Free up the man them. Free him. Right? Young Money said, free Tory. He ain't do it. Right? All that. Dance, bitch, dance. Sound like a bunch of bullshit, man. All right. Let me get off this, though. Salute to Tory Lanez. And salute to Casanova 2 times. I think I got one more story left in me. Maybe 2. Let me see what's going on here. I should have never even closed Instagram because I got to go right back. They said, and they be in the blogs or the news as well, there was a murder that happened. Just to get on a serious note, my bad. Happened in the Driftwood area, and they're saying that that was the brother of 21 and 22 Neat. Okay, so it says breaking news: members ABZ or ABZ, who is brother of 22 and or 21 and 22 Neat, and Rocco, both succumbed to their injuries after shooting in Driftwood this afternoon. And here's the police report: sound of gunshots, Driftwood and Jane Street, 2:15 p.m. Broad afternoon. This is the crazy shit when it comes to these things. These niggas be shooting in the broad daylight. No F's given. Right, sound of gunshot. There's another one here. 1 second. This is the crime scene taped off here. And y'all know who 21 and 22 Neat is, right? They've had multiple videos made on them at this point. If I go do a search on YouTube right now, which I will, you could find a multitude of, let's do this. Yeah, you can find a multitude of 21 or 22 Neat videos, right? 22 Neat or 21 Neat, I'll put in here. Child Support just did a video a month ago. Tales of Toronto, the insane story of the Neat brothers. I did a special on them. If I go up, look on the channel. If I look up on the channel, I just go my 21 Neat. Right? Real Toronto Stories, 21 Neat. So yeah, there's a multitude of videos that are on these gentlemen here. Let's look up some of this video here. Let's do a quick one.
To more breaking news now, Vancouver police are investigating an alleged kidnapping, putting out surveillance video of the victim that they want you to see.
Since the mid-1980s to escape human rights abuses under the governing regime, as well as the civil war that ensued.
To a wooden fence and fired between 4 and 6 shots into a backyard where Kakeem and his friends were standing.
Investigators say a man was waiting at a bus stop on Jane Street near Driftwood Avenue just after 3 this afternoon when he was approached by the suspect and shot 3.
Growing up in Driftwood raised unique challenges for the Neat brothers and their 6 siblings. From a young age, 21 Neat reported several shootings in the vicinity of his home, the first one occurring when he was just 11 years old. The violence got so bad, his family would sometimes travel to the United States to stay with cousins in order to have a break from the violence in Toronto.
Yeah, that's crazy. This is from when these guys were kids. They were dealing with that type of stuff from around the area. Right, Easy Factor says 3 days in a row. Yeah. Toronto's getting bad, bro. It's getting to the point where it's really getting spooky out here. Right, Young Money says 21 and 22 Neat got a crazy story. Sad to see some young lives lost. Yeah, because this is another one of their brothers right now. That's insane.
Things didn't get any better for the Neat brothers when their father would become absent from their lives once they reached their teens. With 21 Neat being the eldest son, he took it upon himself to take care of his now single mother and his 7 siblings. After graduating from high school, he worked in construction, carpentry, and general labor as an apprentice, giving much of his salary to his mother. 21 Neat was on a steady path, but having to financially support himself and his 7 siblings became far too much for him to handle. Fortunately, by 2004,
Yo, imagine that. You and 7 brothers and sisters in a crib over in Driftwood. Times are hard, bro. Damn, man. There's a lot of people in one house, bro. It's kind of like your destiny is being predetermined for you. Like, the man try to stay on a narrow path, but how much you gonna be able to make from carpentry and shit like that to be able to hold down 7 brothers and sisters or 6 brothers and sisters? It's a mad thing.
14, he would see a glimpse of hope when several of his friends.
And I guess at this point, then you can see now that this is the younger brother. 21 Neat is in jail right now. 22 Neat deceased, R.I.P. But Jesus, Murphy.
From the Driftwood community started to gain traction in Toronto's burgeoning rap scene. From Robin Banks to Pressa to the Tall Up Twins, some have regarded Up Top as the GOAT Factory due to how many talented artists were bred from the notorious block. The Neat brothers were often featured in the music videos for some of their biggest hits, but it doesn't appear either of them hopped into the studio right away, probably because they were too busy dealing with the feds.
22.
Legal trouble for the Neat brothers began with 22 Neat. On March 3, 2016, a home invasion robbery took place at a unit on 11 Shoreham Court, which housed a couple and their 2 young children. At approximately 10:30 p.m., the father was standing outside the rear door of his home, smoking a cigarette when he was accosted by 3 men. The father testified that a gun was pointed at him by one of the men, while a second man displayed a larger gun which he held under his coat. The robbers demanded $10 and subsequently pushed the victim into his residence. 2 of the 3 assailants entered the home while the third stood.
Yo, this graphic. My bad.
As their children were sleeping upstairs, so the wife rushed out of the rear door of the residence to a neighbor's house for help, somehow getting by the third assailant who was standing by the doorway. Her husband followed her, and the 3 robbers subsequently fled in the opposite direction and ran into another unit in the same townhouse complex. Unfortunately for the 3 men, the entire ordeal was caught on camera. So 6 hours after reviewing the camera footage, Toronto police stormed the residence the suspects escaped to and detained everyone found in the unit. Out of the 11.
So these guys are into a lot of shit. A lot of stuff happened. Like I'm talking about Vancouver hits and all types of wild stuff. Their fate. We can go to the fate.
And making plans to release Mr. Hugh. However, police were already tipped off about because all 3 men climbed over the balcony of the unit as a last-ditch attempt to evade police. The snipers, still stationed at the rooftop of the adjacent building, witnessed 21 Neat scaling the exterior of the building, traversing from the 11th floor all the way down to the balcony of the 5th floor. Based on these observations, a number of police officers went to Unit 503, where they arrested 21 Neat, who was found laying on his stomach on the balcony. About 2 to 3 inches from his feet was a loaded semi-automatic Glock and nearly $1,500 in cash. As 21 Neat was scaling down to the 5th floor balcony, the snipers also saw Obinna jumping over the balcony of Unit 11.
This guy was trying to scale down the balcony to get away from the boy them. That's crazy.
3 and onto the balcony of the unit right below him where the building property manager happened to be. Obinna then broke the glass of the balcony door, walked past the property manager, and uttered the word police to him. Obinna then headed for a staircase where numerous residents were being evacuated through. He then picked up a little girl he did not know, much to the dismay of her mother, and attempted to mingle with other residents to appear inconspicuous.
That's crazy. Man's trying to get away from the boy them. He grabs a little girl from some stranger and just starts, hey, yeah, yeah, nothing to see here. Yeah, not it's a pretty normal day. Nothing going on over here. Whoa.
After a few seconds, he handed the little girl over to her mother and made his way down to the lobby of the building where he was apprehended by
at least he handed it back to the mom. Like, damn.
Members of the emergency response breach team. The last person to be captured was Abdullah because when he climbed over the balcony of Unit 1103, he slipped and fell into a bush.
Oh, goddamn.
Police were unable to locate him until 10:25 p.m. when they found him in the bush severely injured.
The man was in the bushes for hours with a broken leg. That's insane. So that's how they caught up 21 Neat. Okay, and 21 Neat, for the people who don't know, who live under a rock, he's the one who is responsible for the shooting of Smoke Dogg.
Incident. Smoke Dogg had for a smoke break, and from there, the argument between 21 Neat and Smoke Dogg went right back to where they left off. This time,
hold on. R.I.P. to Smoke Dogg and condolences to his family.
However, it escalated to the point of no return. In the midst of the argument, 21 Neat can be seen flicking his lit cigarette at Smoke Dogg, who in return pulls out a concealed firearm and fires numerous rounds at 21 Neat. 21 Neat runs into the street for cover, fumbling his firearm in the process. He then
the footage that these guys are able to get is insane.
Grabs it and runs towards Smoke Dogg, who
I don't know how do you obtain this footage. Some people be saying that these guys are the boy them, but I don't think so. I just think they just do impeccable work.
Who at this point began fleeing. As Smoke Dogg ran for safety, he crossed paths with Keyshawn Jones, who can be seen on camera pointing his own firearm at Smoke Dogg.
That was insane. So yeah, I'm not going to replay that because that's a copyright. It's not a copyright. That's a demonetization waiting to happen. Let me get rid of this closed caption. And this is how 22 Neat passed.
As 21 Neat was in custody, his brother 22 would still be on the run. But after 27 months, his race came to an end on Boxing Day in 2019. According to Calgary police and those who knew him, he spent much of his time on the run in Minnesota until he decided to travel to Calgary for unknown reasons on December 24th, 2019.
If you're all wondering why Minnesota and Calgary are such places that these guys be going to, Edmonton as well, those places have high populations of Somalian people in those areas. Minnesota has a very high Somalian population. I've seen from multiple TV shows and stuff too, as well as out west over here for us in Canada.
Fast forward 2 days later on December 26th, 22 Neat made his way to a pub. According to Vern McCarty, a man who was smoking a cigarette near the pub, he saw 22 Neat leave the establishment and walk by a store. As he was walking, another man exited the store and locked eyes with 22 Neat. From about 30 meters away, McCarty said he could almost feel the fear of 22 Neat, who seemed to immediately recognize the other man and the danger he posed. They looked at each other and the guy from the pub started running. He knew as soon as he saw him, he was in trouble, said McCarty. A foot chase ensued eastward across Home Road before bullets started flying. 22 Neat managed to make his way in front of a liquor store where he collapsed and died from the bullet wounds he sustained.
From the public will help them catch whoever did this. About an hour ago, we learned the name of the man who was killed. He is 23-year-old Farah Handul of Ontario. Police believe that he'd only been in Calgary since December 24th. Now, it all started to happen last night around 9 o'clock. Police called out to the area of 16th Avenue and Home Road in the northwest after witnesses reported seeing people shooting at each other. When officers arrived, they found the body of a man lying in the middle of the westbound lanes of 16th Avenue.
So yeah, that's what happened with 21 and 22 Neat. As far as with those two individuals, one is in jail, one passed away, and now they have another brother from that family, and I don't even know if there's any other family members who have passed since then. I gotta do a post on this Lady SB shit. This is a odd thing. So yeah, Driftwood member Rocco and IBs. Okay. Both of them passed away. Damn. RIP to both of them gentlemen right there. Okay. Hold your head to the family. I know that family, like the parents of all of those kids right there, they're stressed out, man. Like you got kids in jail, kids getting shot. Like, bruh, that's not a life to want to live, man. Like the parents didn't come here from Somalia to deal with that type of stuff, man. And now, like, they just got multiple of their kids are just out of here, bro. Yo, my heart goes out to the parents, man. Big time, man. Big time, man. I know this is not what they wanted. Nobody wants this, man. You know what I'm saying? So, RIP to those young men that passed away. Rocco and IBs, right? And condolences to the family once again, because in the end of the day, these guys, it's like you gotta understand this: live by the gun, die by the gun. No matter how much I feel for the individuals themselves who passed away, including 22 Neat, they all signed up for the lifestyle that they live. Okay, they all went out into the streets. Obviously, they show in the 21 Neat aspect he was trying to do something else, but you know, life had a different choices for him or a different direction for him. They tried to get into the music and everything. They tried to change their life, but the streets kept on calling these niggas. So when you're out in the streets, you got to expect what happens in the streets. Okay. And the streets come with a lot of death. But the parents themselves, they're probably like, damn, bro. Well, not bro, but damn. Like, there's so many people who do other jobs and are doing other things to survive rather than being in the streets. People that they know, probably family members, friends, where they're like, yo, my cousin, my friend who works with me, their son does this. This son's a doctor. Their son's trying this. To know that, like, yo, your kids are just going through all this kind of wild situations and passing away in jail and ray-tay-tay, it's hard, man. You know what I'm saying? C Sports says, where did you see it was their brothers who got shot? It says right here on T.TV and multiple blogs. It wasn't just T.TV who posted this. All right, there's other blogs who posted about this as well. Somebody in the comments says it was Aro's birthday a couple days ago. There's obviously some other ops in there too. But yeah, RIP to them young gentlemen right there. And condolences to the family once again. I think I am going to end it there. We got a nice 3-hour and 10-minute live over here. Sorry for the technical issues that I was having in the beginning of this. I had to restart and restop and restart and all them type of thing there. I got an interview that I got to attend to tonight. All right, that I got to get to. Hopefully that goes down. And when that does go down, I will be posting the pictures of a very premier Toronto rapper that y'all have been really loving lately, that I'm going to go do an interview with real soon. Okay, look out for the Free interview that's dropping tomorrow morning. We back on our Toronto rapper shit. All right, Free interview dropping tomorrow morning for all the audio listeners. And also 6 p.m. for the people who want to watch us on YouTube. Scene. I think that's it. We are off of this. Deuces.